don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation. Bring it to the table, but if you come right, there's no we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back until you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everybody, come on in. Welcome to the live. Welcome to our Sunday evening show. Let me turn my volume off on my phone. Hey, what's up, Mrs.? Well, Can. We got Can in the house tonight.
Can, or why can't Joe want it if you can't?
Can. Hey, ow.
What, mama? Girl,
how you doing?
Girl.
I already know. I already know. Everybody come on in, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. We're going to talk about several topics tonight.
Here, let me give me a drink.
Girl, you want to pull your drink? Oh, Lord. You know you don't drink over there. What kind of drink you trying to get?
Girl, I'm turning up tonight.
Oh, no.
I'm turning up tonight. I got me a whole Mountain Dew.
No, a whole Mountain Dew?
Shut up. Keep on talking.
A whole Mountain Dew? Is that all that's in that Mountain Dew?
Keep on talking.
I just want to make sure that's all you got now.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Carmel Diva? How you doing?
What it do?
My nigga.
Hey, sister. Hey, baby.
Hey, mama, how you doing?
Girl, we just up here just tripping off of some shit that we've been watching today.
I don't know what this bullshit was Tanya sent to me. I'm thinking there's gonna be some deep, insightful shit.
But it was deep. It's insightful.
It was insightful, but it wasn't. It was about as shallow as a damn teaspoon of water. I mean, or I should say, it was about as deep as a teaspoon of water. Let me correct that.
Ooh,
I can't even call them Negroes. Them niggas on there was so.
That shit was hilarious.
I told Tanya I died 57 times in 10 minutes.
And the thing about it was, when I saw this shit on Brianna's channel, Brianna Simone, we talking about her video from earlier today where we got mooned by Miss Rhonda. That whole video was 5.5 hours, and I watched the whole 5.5 hours. And there were so many moments. So many moments throughout that video where I was getting my life. I was really getting in my life, but I was like reaching out to people. Did y'all see Brianna's show today? Did y'all see Brianna's show? And they was like, no, what had happened? I had to send the video. I'm like, y'all.
Hey, y'all, I'm still listening. I gotta do something real quick.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I was like, y'all, if y'all didn't watch Brianna's show today, her video today, that shit was epic. I was like, wow. From Get Mooned by Miss Rhonda to Lovely Love and James.
And before I walk away, did she do that on purpose?
Lovely Love arguing. What else happened on that show? Oh, Lady
dude coming on there arguing and threatening people, talking about, what's your address? Here's my. And it was like, nigga, wasn't nobody even talking to you.
Lady Nika was arguing with who was Lady Nika arguing? Lady Nika was arguing with TC in the chat. The moderators was arguing. It was a lot going on. in that video today, y'all. A lot going on. But everybody who I know who watched the video with the when Miss what's her name? Rhonda, uh when she turned around and we saw half of her buttocks.
The hip huggers.
When we saw half of her butt cheeks. Oh, the funniest part was Brianna's laugh because Brianna's laugh is just truly contagious. And D Spot, the guy that was down at the bottom, D Spot's facial expression was priceless. But do y'all think that was on purpose? Do y'all think that was on purpose?
Yes. I think it was on purpose, girl. I really.
Now, why do you think it was on purpose? Because then I'm gonna
because it was too timely. It was too right on time. Like quick as she turned the camera on, and then all of a sudden she had to pick something up with her backside showing. Girl, child, bye. Nobody want that old.
And you can't tell me she didn't feel that breeze.
I don't know because she had the stove on, so she might not.
I don't care. You feel that breeze on your ass.
And the fact that she had that stove on, she smelled that fish burning. Not playing with me. She know that old sticky coochie was exposed.
Hold on, let me hit mute.
It was hitting my mute.
You are a mess right now, Miss Sislo.
What?
Miss Sislo.
Oh no! Tonight she's can. Tonight she's can.
I'm
can.
Your mess, but check this out. Come on now, be serious. She's right in front of the oven, right before she turned the lights, camera, and then action. Then all of a sudden you see her gluteus maximus, all expose. She in the kitchen, the oven on for about 350, 400. So I know she smelled that little fish burning as soon as she exposed it. And
So the Jeffersons lied to me. The fish, look, the Jeffersons lied to me. Fish do burn in the kitchen.
Did you say she smelled that fish burning in the kitchen?
I said that's what she said, and I said the Jeffersons lied because fish do burn in the kitchen.
Fish don't burn in the kitchen.
Girl, bye.
That is
geriatric cuckoo.
Child.
Hot fish for sale.
I don't know how much of that video y'all only. I was trying to get y'all to watch that clip, but towards the end of the video, James or Spill It Boy TV, who a lot of people know, he had got on there. He was like, or was it James or was it somebody else talking about who was you trying to show that flat ass booty to?
Girl.
But no, hold on. Time out. I got to say this. I know Can don't know who we talking about.
Uh-oh.
But when they got to talking about her food, that other girl's food.
Oh, she know who we talking about, Lovely Love?
No, I'm talking about the person that live here that I told you about.
Oh, that person.
Your best friend.
That ain't my best friend. Not when I was gonna whip her ass in my 6-inch stilettos.
Your best friend. They had to come and show you up that night. Didn't she come back?
No, she didn't.
Oh, y'all want to be in on this one.
Yeah, we don't have to tell you about girl. When I say we was being some shit, like we got stories for days.
For real. Who was she beefing with you with? I can't even remember.
Over old boy, remember?
Willie!
Black ass Willie.
That's my dog.
That's my dog.
I can't wait till we all can get together.
Honey.
Man, that's
if you think we a mess on here.
That's the one for the book.
You have no idea.
I'm worse in person.
Oh, baby,
I'm worse in person. And especially because I can't hardly walk and get around. I'm real bad.
We ain't going nowhere. We like
I'm all in pain and bitter. I got a lot to be mad about.
Girl, when you hang with us, you ain't gonna have nothing to be mad about when you hang with us. When we have our grown folks parties and our grown folk gets together, when we grown folks shit,
you would think that I'd be high. Because I like to have fun.
Oh, we
Yeah,
do too.
we do too.
I mean, for the most part, most of us don't. I mean, we drink, but don't really hit the devil's
It's not
lettuce.
that I don't, girl. I would love to drink, but
But
medical, for
yeah,
medical reasons, I can.
I
But
can't really either nowadays. But I'm saying back in the heydays, oh
girl,
baby,
I'm
Mm.
going back. You hear me?
and
I'm
I ain't talking about back too far, too long ago.
Well,
girl.
yeah, they was talking about like, man, man. I'm telling you, when I am not lying when I said I spit out my drink across my bed. I had to run and get some tissue. I mean, some paper towels and some cleaning stuff, and scrub my bed and blot it down and stuff with a towel. Because when I saw Miss Rhonda turn that ass around, when
Girl.
I saw her turn that ass around, and her
She
At
and
threw
that
that ass
time,
in a circle.
girl,
She throwing that ass
Breeze
in a
laugh,
circle.
Breeze laugh is so contagious, and then uh, about to say Mister D Spot, official D Spot, when he covered up his mouth. Did you see his eyes? When he covered up his mouth, he
I
was like,
didn't pay attention to it because I
I
was
didn't
just
either.
like, I was just so, I'm like, what the hell am I looking at?
and I was
What
like,
is,
but see, at first I didn't think it was on purpose. Like
Girl,
I was just like, oh, she's just, I, I don't
I
know.
could,
no,
She don't feel the
don't
air. She don't feel that brush
you
of
did
wind.
that on purpose, girl.
She
that's
just
what I was
slowed her
wondering. I was
clothes.
like, did she do this on purpose? Because
You did that
I'm
on
sorry,
purpose.
I am, it just, I feel that the way I feel about them big girls that walk around with their bellies hanging out or they shirt lifted up in the back. Bitch, you feel that breeze.
Not this big girl. I be having all my
You
shit
know,
covered.
but
All
I'm,
three of my stomachs.
you so damn
Shit.
stupid. That sound like me. I used to say that all the time.
I'm
Girl,
saying
me and all six of my stomachs.
all
I
three,
got,
4, 11 of my stomachs.
No,
I got,
time. Yeah.
I got two now, but still.
Girl, I still
Yeah.
got three, I think, and a half.
But
Oh,
my thing, like I said, first of all, anybody with some decorum, when you get up, whether you're a big girl or not, when you stand up, you know that you are supposed to, pull your shirt down if it's not tucked in
yeah.
to
Situation,
check
situation.
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So for
Mm-hmm.
her to, and then for you to walk around, I mean, I get it. You in your house, you in the comfort of your home, cool. But you been had your camera off, so why now would you turn it on and then turn around? You knew
Maybe
that
she
you
just didn't know that her butt wasn't covered. Like, ain't you ever got dressed and half of your butt was still hanging out?
no, no. I cannot say that that has
Can
happened.
never, never.
What?
You ain't never got dressed and half of your butt cheek was hanging out and you didn't know.
Mm.
Oh, you know what? There was this
Oh,
one
she
time.
Oh
see,
Jesus, Mary and
see?
Joseph!
I was pregnant with my
Do it.
baby girl, and I came out the bathroom,
Don't blame the baby. Don't.
and I had a dress on, and the dress had a belt, the tie in the back. So the dress was down in the front, but the belt kind of was tucked in my underpants, just a teeny bit, but just enough. But I was in North Carolina; it was very hot down there, so I didn't feel a breeze anywhere. And it wasn't until I came out the bathroom and everybody began to chuckle. I had no idea what they were chuckling about
Mhm.
until one of the children said, and I quote, "Oh, your panties in your butt."
Uh, Kids is little bastards because
That's
they
what
just say
Oh
whatever.
my
Them
god.
little
grown
fuckers.
people though. The grown people.
Ah.
The
They
grown
some
people
little
didn't say
bastards.
nothing. The grown people let me walk out the bathroom like that and just laugh.
I
It
got a
was
No.
story I want to tell you that you just said something that reminded me. So
And then
my
you
grand
know what they said? Oh,
what
you knew I was like that. How the hell? I'm like 7, 8 months pregnant, big as hell. How did I know what was going on our backside of me? I can't
she
even see
said,
my
how I know.
shoes. I couldn't even see my
Right.
shoes.
Oh,
I
girl,
ain't
you
seen
were
my
there
cooter
trying
in
to keep
months.
the belly, trying to keep the pregnant belly covered up. You
Girl,
forgot about
I hadn't seen my cooter in months, so how I'm gonna see what's going on in the backside? Hell, I couldn't believe it. And that's just one of those things. People will be looking at you with boogers in your nose and everything. I won't say,
Oh,
nah,
I
I'll
hate
say
that.
something in a minute.
I
I
know.
hate
Be having
that.
sleep in your eye, having stuff
They
in
be
your
like, can
hair.
you at least give me the respect, the decency to say, hey, you got a little something? Because I'm the first one to help somebody. Be like, you know what? Here, come here. You got a little something in your nose. You might want to get that
Oh,
something.
oh my goodness.
But
I
listen,
ain't
I
never
want to
been
tell
close.
this story.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to tell this story. So she
Go ahead.
was talking about her dress up, being up in church. So,
I wasn't in
um,
church. I was at a work at shop.
oh
That's
hell.
why.
But my grandfather, he died when I was pregnant with my daughter, and if anybody knew, my grandfather helped raise me. That he was the best papa in the entire world, and I will fight you if you say anything different.
Right.
But um, I was just still just so upset and distraught, and this was months after I done had my baby, and I was sitting in church when I went to church by myself that day, and I'm sitting there, and the choir, and I mean the choir is singing, and I mean I am just boohooing, just crying, just so heartbroken, and I look up and I'm looking. I'm sitting. This lady is standing about 3 pews ahead of me, and she just swaying back and forth to the music. And I'm looking, and I'm like, that is a odd pattern for some pants. I'm like, that is weird. That I could not figure. So that threw me off. I was sitting there trying to figure out the pattern of these pants. Now the song is still going. The lady's still rocking. This chick bends down, pulls up, and then keeps rocking. I was looking at her drawers and her pantyhose. Her skirt had fallen to the floor.
Ah, that happened to me
I'm
too.
sitting here, now look, I'm sitting here, and now I was already crying because I was upset. Now I'm crying, laughing because I'm like, I know somebody else had to see this. So I'm laughing about that. And then it was a man we called the runner. This
Uh,
man ran every Sunday all around the church, just running, just running.
Was he light skinned and real tall?
No, this dude was dark skinned and tall.
Oh, because we had one of them too.
Mm-mm. But so I finished laughing at this chick, and then I look, and he's running. I'm like, okay. And then this lady gets up, and I'm like, thinking to myself, it will be so
Hey,
funny
hey,
if
hey,
they
could
ran.
you go back a few seconds because your sound went out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying
You said
I
so
was
a
thinking.
lady got up or something?
Yeah, it was a lady that got up and
Okay.
she running too. Now they both in the front of the church. They running. One going one direction, one going the other. But I started thinking to myself, I said it'd be so funny if they ran into each other.
they
No
collide.
sooner than that thought came into my head, they bumped into each other. Jesus, the offense, because I was hollering. I mean, at this point, I am just openly cracking up. I'm glad the music is playing so nobody can hear me. But I was like, oh my God. Then the pastor called for this lady to come sing. The lady, she had spirits, so she couldn't come sing. So this other lady who used to lead that same
You said, hold
song,
on, hold on. Did you say she was drunk?
no,
You said she
no,
had
she was,
spirits.
girl, if you don't shut up, she
Well,
had the
I mean,
spirit. She had
oh,
the
oh,
Holy
the Holy
Ghost.
Ghost. Okay.
Father above, what you got in your cup? What's in your red cup? But so he calls this lady. The lady has the Holy Ghost, but another lady who used to lead that song takes it upon herself to go up and start
She
singing.
said, she said the homie.
She had to make sure I knew the Holy Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
She said the homie ghost.
Oh, she said the homie Ghost.
I ain't said no homie ghost. Look, y'all gonna make me go put my teeth in and cuss everybody out. Now look.
Oh shit.
But this woman, now back in the day, she had a beautiful voice, but that was about 30 years ago. This woman got up and started screeching. The lady that had the Holy Ghost stopped shouting and went into.
It took her place.
Yes. I sat there. I could not wait to get home. I called my aunt and I'm talking to her. She was like, "You know that was your grandpa because he knew you was upset over him." She said, "And you know he was always up for some mischievous shit." I was like, "Yeah, that was Papa." Because all of that happening on one Sunday.
That sounds like a Tyler Perry movie on a Sunday. Like, really.
I can, girl, I'm like, who else does this shit happen to?
But back to the lady who dressed, like what had happened after that? Like, did
She
somebody
just
do it
kept,
for her?
I don't know, she just reached down, pulled it back up, and kept on
So her
swinging and
dress
singing.
fell all the way down to the
Her
floor.
skirt was on the floor.
And did she have a slip on? So it was nothing but her panties.
That was why I was like, that is a weird design for some pants. Cause I was trying to figure it out. I was like, what is, and I
You
mean,
didn't
I
even
was
realize
very
that the dress had
I
fell.
was extremely confused. I was like, what kind of pattern is
She
that?
had on them Montgomery Ward stretch patios.
So you
Man,
need to tell me, Karma Diva, you didn't see when the dress fell. You just saw the
no,
stockings.
right, right. I just
Okay,
saw the
got you.
stocking.
So you was looking and you was like, what kind of pants are those? And then you
Yeah,
realized your dress had fell.
I
She
didn't
on a
realize that
leather.
the
She on a
dress had
leather
fell until
girdle.
she reached down to pull it up, and I was like, "Dear Jesus,
And she
She
just
on
went
a,
on praising the Lord like nothing
girl,
happened.
just kept, girl, like nothing happened."
she
I
had
would
a
But
have
leather
rolled
girdle.
under the pew all the way to the back of the church.
look,
She had
the
a
funny
leather
thing
girdle
was, my
with
cousin was in
collars.
the choir stand, and I'm talking to her. She said, I seen that lady. She said she was like three pews from the front. I was like, yes. I was rolling. I was like, hell no. I'm glad somebody else seen it, cause no, man, nobody would have believed me. That's why
Oh
I used
my
to
God.
see.
Now
That's why I'm
I
kind
am
of like Steve
with the
Harvey. That's
camera.
why I used to love church, cause something was always happening.
Right,
Yeah.
Miss Ola May.
She had a leather girdle on with some doggone jingle bells on.
Oh, damn!
Man,
What
when
kind
I
of
tell
kinky
you
shit y'all? Mm-mm.
I would have been recorded. Nah.
I
I
mean,
ain't
but
Yes,
doing
stuff,
sir.
funny stuff was always happening. Like, bless her heart, she was so sweet. Rest in
that.
peace,
Bless her heart.
Mother
Yes, she said.
Adams. But she was
Oh, mother, you talking about light
What?
skinned tall Mother Adams?
from Salem.
That's who it
Hmm.
was?
No, this is somebody, but Mother Adams was old as dirt when I
Oh,
was
I'm about to
little.
say, oh, you done said their
But
Oh,
name?
but we all knew Mother Adams, and we all gave her the respect due her.
that's what's
You
No,
up.
know.
I'm talking about the lady
And
who draws was
oh
showing up.
no, I don't know who that lady was. I
Okay,
don't know who.
that's what
You
I'm
all
talking
be shaming yourself.
about. Not
But
draws, but panty draws. I mean pantyhose.
Them was
no,
draws,
no,
girl.
she
She
had
had
on
on some
bloomers. That lady had
draws.
on bloomers. Some of them Montgomery Ward bloomers.
She had some draws, girl.
There's a
Them
difference between
bloomers.
bras
She had on some
and
draws.
underwear.
She had on some draws, girl. And my granny would say, she child, she had them on dusty draws, girl.
But
Lorraine, hold on, Lorraine. I'm gonna put the link in here. Hold on, let me put the link in here because I
Mother
want
Adams was known for, she
y'all.
always wore these pearls wrapped around her neck, and every Sunday without fail, she would
Mhm.
stand up and be like, "Holy, holy." Well, one Sunday
Oh.
she must have had them wrapped a little too tight, because she jumped up and said, "Huh," and got a hold of them pearls. and choked her
Mm.
damn self. Oh, we sat in that balcony. I mean, of course, we went to make sure she was all right, but Lord, after we found out she was okay.
You are childish.
For the time, that same lady I was talking about singing, the time she was singing and she had just got her new teeth
Oh God.
and they flew out.
Oh my God, why was I just thinking that my
Oh, that still
coworkers when I
happened
worked
plenty of
at
times.
Sam's, me and two other coworkers, we were standing there talking and her goddamn teeth fell out. Oh my God, we could not look at her without laughing.
Oh my God.
About a
They
fool
And
got
out.
that's why
Everybody,
Fixodent. What's that stuff you're supposed to use? Fixodent.
Fixident. That's
I
why
don't
when you
know.
see Karma Diva, I have mine glued in very tight.
That shit was so goddamn funny.
Mine, when I get my
Like,
new teeth, I'm gonna be smiling for no damn reason.
Uh,
I'm gonna
Smile.
be smiling on
just
purpose.
smiling. What you happy for? I don't know. I'm just happy.
I'm
Smile.
gonna be smiling with an attitude.
She said with
Girl,
Like,
I'm
That's
telling you, I
attitude.
be showing them pearly whites. And Lorraine, please hurry up. Go to that link that I posted. Go to the 2 hour, 34 minute,
No, you don't. Don't do it.
15-second
Don't
mark.
do it.
yeah, girl. That,
I'm
but
Lorraine,
you got
telling
to
you,
get it directly on 2 minutes. It's best to do it on 2 minutes and 30,
for the
33,
love of
two, two,
God.
2 hours and 33 minutes and like 50 seconds. And then you let it go
yeah.
from
Look,
there. I
and
promise
what
Yeah,
I'm,
you.
go
and
to
you
the
know what,
2 hour,
Tanya, I
33 minutes.
ended up going about 10 minutes before that. I
Because
went
That
the
shit
to
whole
was
like,
video is
hilarious.
funny. The whole video is funny, but it was five
I,
and a half hours. So I didn't want to
That,
watch
yeah,
the
I ain't
whole
about to watch
video.
no 5
Yeah, I didn't
hours.
want
Lorraine,
y'all to watch, that
for
part
the
around
love of
that
God,
time.
listen to me, sis. Don't do it. Don't
But
do it.
I'm telling you this, the entire fight, if y'all got some free time on y'all hands tomorrow or throughout the week,
Oh,
the
girl.
entire
Mm,
video was epic.
that's the kind of
Like,
thing
for
I
real.
have to sit down and put
I
on.
was cracking
Watch
up
the
all
video.
through the video.
don't do it. Don't do it.
And matter of fact, I didn't even watch it all together. I watched a little bit here, watched a little bit here, watched
Uh,
the whole video is epic. I was like, what the hell?
girl, they was tripping,
They
girl.
was
okay,
cutting up.
but she
Official beach
didn't
side had me
realize.
hollering.
But she didn't realize. I think she accidentally turned her camera on and didn't realize it.
That's what I'm thinking.
So
'Cause
she
see,
knew
that's
she
what I
was
thought
being
at first,
funny.
but
Yeah,
everybody else said she did it on purpose.
But
She
see, it
knew.
looked like
okay,
she
she
did
was
it
Okay,
on
showing
purpose.
she
was
had
her
a cheek
drawers
showing.
ripped?
She had a cheek showing.
I don't know.
A whole cheek.
Well, that
Hey,
old
Carrie Ray.
A
Jerry
whole cheek. But I'm
sticky
like, okay,
cheeky.
so even if you had a camera slip and didn't realize your camera was on, why was one butt cheek not covered?
Miss Rhonda, you knew you
Okay,
didn't have
first off,
you
what
know
were
you
you
took
doing up underneath that
you
table
know
for your
good well,
camera?
you didn't have no drawers on with your dusty, crusty ass. You know good and damn well you ought to be ashamed of
You
yourself.
doing some
You
shit up
know she
underneath that
was doing
Yeah,
table?
girl,
all.
she
Was
up
they
in there
look?
getting
Was
them
they now
rolls
look?
on.
Hold on, I got a
You
question.
knew
Was
she was
they
doing.
was they pulled? Was they in half of it in her ass,
Yes, the
or
And
they
she
draws
sure
or
was in the
was.
back of
or
her ass, and
or was they
No,
ripped?
Okay, that's
Or
what
was they ripped?
no,
oh,
they
they was ripped
was
too.
it looked
they
like. They
wasn't
was
ripped.
ripped. I don't
They
know
was
what
There was
not
it is.
ripped. They was
there was
not
the last
ripped.
there was the last pair of drawers that you find emergency that you put up because all your other drawers
No,
was dirty.
they
That's
was
what
not
them
ripped,
drawers
So
was.
y'all.
you
And
gotta wait.
You gotta watch.
the
Yeah.
draws looked like they were in perfect condition. They were just up the
No, they
crack.
weren't. Them
I
was
was like,
them.
what the hell is going on?
That was them first pair of drawers that you had from when you
But I'm
first moved
telling you,
into
D
your new
Spot
place.
face, his expression on his face,
You had to put them up.
Carrie Ray. I don't
Tanya.
know if you saw that video, Carrie Ray, but if you go to like the 2 hour, 34,
Don't do
30
it.
minute, 33-minute mark,
Yeah,
Carrie Ray,
girl.
I
You
don't
girl,
know.
know,
Did
Carrie
she
Ray.
ever realize that the camera
Yes.
was?
Did you
They
watch
kept
Mm-mm.
it?
telling her,
yeah, they
Did
was
you see
talking
the
shit.
video?
listen,
They was
let me
talking
That
tell
shit,
fool
man.
you
mouth. He looked like he was
Oh, he
mortified.
was mad as hell
No,
though at first, but they
official
got
D
the
Spot.
let
Don't
me
do
tell
it.
y'all. You
The
know
dude
what
What?
she
with
was
the dreads,
doing.
official D Spot with the
Yeah,
dreads.
him.
He was like, what the?
he like, oh no, Miss Rhonda. She was like, yeah, girl. that was that bullshit. Yeah, you see
I'm
her
like,
dusty
okay,
ass.
if you did that, like that was an epic fail. If that's not what you was trying to do,
Miss Rhonda was enjoying that
I'm
summer
trying to tell
breeze.
you
y'all.
was trying to show
We
your little
want
outfit off.
to
That was an
advertise.
epic
Yeah,
fail.
Look, Miss
like I
Rhonda was
said
walking
later
around
on.
singing "Summer Breeze." Air
Huh.
that cat
I'm
out.
done.
I'm telling you, the
That's
Girl.
like whatever you was sitting on. Your booty cheek didn't feel whatever you
Well,
was sitting on.
she
Thank
and it was a
said,
you.
little ashy. And it
standing
was a
up,
little ashy.
Thank you.
And it
she
was
was
a little
standing up,
ashy.
but
It
A
somebody
was
at the
naked
end of the
booty
video,
cheek.
let
yeah,
me tell y'all.
it was a little ashy.
A naked booty cheek feel different than a closed booty cheek.
Well, but an ashy booty cheek looks different from yesterday. It got yesterday's dirt on it, so it got some crust.
When
It's
the
little
Oh,
she.
bro,
itchy.
now you know Deanna, right?
I'm not dealing with you tonight.
Bro, you know
I'm not.
Deanna, right?
Yeah.
One time, Deanna and Miss Rhonda, the lady whose butt we saw, they was on a
Uh-huh.
panel, right? And and Miss Rhonda got tired of talking to Deanna, and she said,
Oh wow.
"I'm done talking with you. Put your husband on here."
Oh
And
Oh,
wow.
she
then
was the
like,
one that said
excuse
that.
me. She
Right.
was like, "Excuse me." And then
Oh,
Deanna said, "What the fuck you mean? Put my husband on here?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "Matter of fact, send your husband up here to me for the weekend. I'll pay you." That's the same woman.
I
Uh-uh.
remember you
Tell
talking about
Deanna
Oh,
who
that.
it is.
girl.
I remember that.
She did that on purpose.
Some indecent
That
Oh,
was
bullshit.
you
that
need to
wasn't
send
too long
that clip to Deanna,
Oh,
sis.
I did.
ago.
Oh,
And
you know she
Deanna
gonna be
even thinks
oh
that, and Deanna even thinks she did it on purpose.
She
Mm-mm.
child.
she
Okay, so
advertised.
you wanted everybody to talk about your ashy ass.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I said, that cheek was like crusty. Like it was a it had
Oh, somebody at the end of the video said, "Why are you trying to show people your flat ass?" Like, what?
Hey,
I was
that's
dead.
childish.
let's
I
give
was
Man.
them
dead.
something to talk about.
Y'all
Nah,
should have
man,
saw the comments though in the chat. Y'all should have saw the comments.
girl,
That's her
that's
version of a
5+
sex tape.
hours.
It's a buck tape.
That is 5+ hours. I know we do a big mo sometimes. Sometimes we might go almost 4, but girl, I don't know them
No,
like
but
that to be doing
bro,
no
but
5 hour nigga.
She
our
said all those
longest, bro, is about 5.5 hours. This was
Yeah,
before
but
you. This is before you started. This was when remember Karma Diva when we was trying to get our hours so we can get
Yeah,
monetized, and we
oh,
had a
I
I
would
whole.
logged
see you
off.
off and on. I'd be like, dang, she on there for the grip. Like she started about 6 o'clock. It'd be like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, damn, she
No, we
still
start at
on?
9 and
No,
it'd
we would
be
start at
sometime 2,
9,
3 o'clock.
2, 3 o'clock in the morning,
When they
and
would go that long, Chianti would log off.
I'm telling you though, we didn't been for some 5, 6 hours in the past, but that
Oh,
was
for
just
sure.
like marathons to get our because you got to get up to 4,000 hours to get monetized. So
Right
we was
on.
having like marathon lives and stuff, marathon.
Okay.
But no, there ain't no shit I like. You know on Fridays I be trying to get y'all asses off here around 3 hours or so.
Yeah, it's
Shit.
too
But see,
juicy.
what
It's
y'all
too
don't know
juicy,
is she
Gary.
makes
Monday
me be
through.
the timekeeper. I'm the timekeeper,
Thank
so
you,
that's
Carmen. Diva
why.
is supposed to be the timekeeper. She's supposed to
He
hit
be
me up.
epic failing. The
I,
timekeeper be epic failing
She
huh?
then.
be good. She be failing big time. She be failing big time.
It,
What she
it,
don't do though is drop
Somebody
off
don't
her.
know the assignment.
probably know who the trolls is too.
Right. She
No,
won't
no
tell us we at
trolls.
the 3 hour mark, but she'll get off and go to sleep and leave us
Uh,
all on there.
real quick, and then wake
That's
up.
that straight up nigga
We
shit.
talking about. I didn't know. I was just seeing if y'all was still alive.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. That's what she be doing.
Like 15 minutes later, talking about. I thought y'all was still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
I'm like,
Yeah, girl.
you supposed to tell us when we at the 3 hour mark.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that.
um,
I mean, we got something to work to talk about. Half these other jokers ain't got nothing to talk about. Everybody got.
Okay, so
I'll be
question.
right back, y'all.
Okay,
Okay.
so are you still familiar with Cardi B and Tasha K? And Cardi B going to the court to have them shut her shit down?
Yes, what she's trying to do is trying to get them to garnish wages and all that kind of stuff because after Tasha K made that video on that interview she did talking about I ain't paying her nothing, I ain't got it.
And I guess other shit, but she's still doing the same shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with that heifer?
There's other people coming after her. Remember we was talking about the Wyclef John?
Well,
She was
yeah,
on
but what
her
I'm saying is, what
show
the hell
like
is?
Like a few days after she lost her case, she was on her channel interviewing somebody, talking about somebody alleging Wyclef and his wife or his girlfriend be luring young boys.
Yeah, I'm saying, but
Okay, my
The
thing is
whole
like,
Wyclef, the whole wife, the whole Haiti. Let me just say, the whole Haiti was
is
in
something
outrage.
like really
oh
wrong with
yeah,
her
yeah,
mental?
they gotta be.
Like for real, like you okay, you
She
don't
trying to get
like are you
dragged.
stuck in some kind of
Well, you know, if you get dragged, you
other
know, you got a
I
lot of
don't know.
followers and you can get some money up. I don't know.
No, ain't that much money in the motherfucking
Well,
world.
shit, think about it.
Like, I don't get it. That's just something that you just don't want to understand because
I don't get how she be bringing on people to make these atrocious allegations. Like, do you have proof? Do you have victims? Do you have
She
like she
don't
be
care
bringing all these
about
people
that.
on there to be making these
That's
outrageous
why
allegations
drama.
against people,
Yeah,
and they don't be having proof. That's
but
what gets her
drama
in
brings,
trouble.
but drama brings the payday,
Yeah,
regardless of. And then, and if she was, well, I'm pretty sure she's smart, but she ain't that damn smart. Well, she will because for her to be consistently doing something, it's like she's trying to prove a point, and it's like okay, when the person
that you
does
getting
that.
harassed, you doing
If
some
you want, you let
Kanye
a
shit.
person do this. It's like this, man. Just let it be. Like let they karma does for not forget an address. So sometimes
Mm.
you just have to just allow a person to just okay. When nobody's paying attention to you, then you'll stop. A person like my grandma used to say, you'll stop doing what you're doing. Ain't nobody paying attention to you.
true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So you
That's
keep
true.
on you keep on acting up and all that, and then it's all of a sudden nobody's responding. She be up in there looking stupid, be thinking that she didn't win from 5, 10,000 views and followers at any given live moment, and she looking up. She probably got about a couple hundred people looking like, damn, where the fuck are everybody at? Ain't nobody paying no attention to your dumb ass no more. And then it'll go down like it used to be when she first started, about
Well,
5 or 10 views.
every like 2 or 3 years, she lose thousands and thousands of subscribers.
Well, hey,
Like
man. I
every
mean, think about what she did though to other people. Even the one soul sister that got her personal nickname for her. I mean, her actual. If she could, I bet you Southern Hospitality probably could legally change that woman name to that. That would be so fucked up.
Oh, that would be. Oh my god.
Like,
Mm.
like I mean, like for real. TB is what gives me.
KB,
Give it.
KB,
You know what I mean?
Thomas,
Thomas and Tomas.
Thomas and Tomas.
T'Challa,
TB,
what she say? T'Challa, the Black
T'Challa.
Antler.
T'Challa, the Black Antler, mm.
I'm like, where did
Thomas
she get
and
the Black
Tomas.
Antler from?
I don't
Oh,
know.
God.
She said she got it from the T'Challa part from, of course, the movie, but
Yeah,
I don't know where she got the Black Antler from.
that's what I'm talking about. The Black Antler.
Yeah,
And
cause
then
that girl
no,
to
what
lose
you
all
call him?
them
Timothy
followers.
Madison. Timothy Madison.
Oh,
That's a nice. That's you can get a nice
Yeah.
little chunk of change to add on to your income if you got a nice, 10,000 plus followers, girl.
girl,
you can get a little
Lord
you can
have
get a little
mercy.
change, girl.
I think
And
she's
then
at
you
the
hate
point
no.
where I think this probably stressing her out, but she's desperate now because she know no matter how it goes down, she most likely gonna end up owing this money to her for the rest of her life, even if she does the appeal. Because I don't think
That's
as much proof and as much evidence they had against her that she would win in an appeal. So she got to keep pushing out these
a
um,
bill. It's
videos.
gonna
She
be
making
I
it
knew she was go.
worse.
She is, but Tasha does not know when to stop.
Just
She
shut the
does
fuck
not,
up.
baby.
Uh-huh.
If she would do that, we wouldn't even be here today with that. And it
And
was
I'm just
plenty
like,
of
well.
people telling
Eventually, they
her
gonna get a
to shut
gag
the fuck
order on
up.
her.
yeah, eventually the judge is gonna just
Give her
Cardi
a
gonna win that
gag.
shit
Now, if
and
she
she
get a
gonna shut her
gag and
shit
she don't shut
down.
up, then no,
Like,
she gonna go to jail. It ain't gonna be no more, lawsuits and all that.
Well,
You gonna
let
they gonna
let's
take your they take you guys to
let's
jail.
keep our fingers crossed that that happens.
Well, that's just
cause
reality. They know that
there's
that
some just
gag order shit, that right there. No, they don't fuck around like with that, dude. That's you start dealing with because you got to do. That's kind of almost going to federal shit because you
But
really
you see,
dealing
she wasn't even acting right in the courtroom. This is
just an
somebody
idiot.
who's so ignorant that wasn't even behaving in the courtroom.
Is she
somebody
is
done filled her
is
head
she
with a bunch of
is she a
bullshit. That's
U.S.
what it
citizen?
is.
Just speaking. I'm just asking on legal
Yeah,
She's a
terms.
she's a U.S.
citizen. Her
citizen. She
husband
lives in
is. He might be a green card. I ain't saying just
Yeah, her
allegedly.
husband, I think, is from where he
He's
So
from?
from
she's
he's from Nigeria or something.
Nigeria.
and
But I
where's she
don't know if he
from?
got a green card or not. I don't know. But
I
she
said
is.
allegedly.
Where's
Yeah,
she
she
from?
is. She lives in Atlanta.
She's
Well,
from Florida,
on the outskirts of
but she
Atlanta.
lives in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is what it
she
is. I
lives
mean,
somewhere in the burbs of Atlanta, safely hidden.
just she just had to, you know what? It is what it be, man. I mean, you let a person dry themselves out. You know, you let a. It's like a wolf. You know, the best way to catch a wolf sometimes is become a wolf. You know, and
Yeah,
you just had to let other people. You know, you
Let
just gotta.
stupid lay.
Yeah, that's all. Let
yeah,
the dead bury the dead, man. Some people was just they didn't lost because that sauces then ran out. Okay, everybody know all the gossip on that. Okay, next we all know about Cardi B. Damn, you didn't ate every damn. You didn't know. You probably know what time Cardi B take a shit in the morning. You didn't talk about
hmm
that girl so
Cardi
doggone
is
much.
doing some good things though. I will say.
Cardi's doing some wonderful things.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
she doing
I ain't
and the
mad at
funny
her.
part is she doing shit behind the scenes nobody even knows about.
I ain't even paying
Just like
attention.
she's speaking
exactly.
about I just watched a video where she made mention of this lady who got killed and another and then it was and ironically another lady in the same city on the same exact day. These got killed too within 2 hours of each other. And
Hmm.
nobody was saying nothing about them. Two black women. Nobody said nothing about them. It wasn't much about their cases. But Cardi mentioned them. And now all of a sudden there's an investigation into these women.
Mm.
Yeah,
Because
sometimes these
Cardi,
celebrities do bring a lot of attention, and that's one thing I do like about celebrities. Like some of them really use their platform to make
mhm,
do other things besides make millions of dollars. You know,
like I
like,
as much as I can't stand her personality, like Kim
I
Kardashian
knew you was gonna say that.
when she got Centoya Brown out, you
Yeah, I knew
know,
you was referring to.
because that her sentencing was so totally fucked up in the first place. First of all, she shouldn't even been in prison
Mhm.
because the girl was basically trafficked, and then she was um,
Self
abused.
defense. Self defense.
Exactly. But they talking about, well, it wasn't self defense because you waited until he was asleep. Well, when the hell else am I gonna get a hold of something?
Exactly. Like if she tried to sneak out, he might wake up. She needed to take his keys and car and everything. But
It's like,
as far as Cardi and Tasha K, she did the other day ask a federal judge for a permanent injunction against Tasha K because she's claiming that the recent $4 million defamation verdict against Tasha K is proving inadequate in terms of addressing her harmful and disgusting lies. Cardi and her lawyers allege that uh, additional court order is needed to force the host of Unwind with Tasha K to scrub any remaining defamatory statements from her social media accounts and refrain from repeating and republishing her patently false statements that Cardi B has herpes, engaged in prostitution, used cocaine, and committed adultery. And Cardi said not all the videos and posts containing the defamatory statements have been removed um, from
no, she
social
probably just
media.
privatized them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what people said. She just put them on private. So Cardi's new brief is asking for the permanent injunction. The filing goes on to say that Tasha K, who real name is LaTasha Kibe, remains a constant ongoing threat
Trans Serena.
who explicitly testified in January that she won't stop posting defamatory statements unless compelled by the court. And we all know that, right? She said,
Mm.
unless the court forces me, I will not remove them. And what she did was basically, allegedly, put them on private.
Mhm. That's all she did.
And she
Mm-hmm.
did that in good faith.
We all do now. We YouTubers know how easy it is to just either take a video down or put it on private. Those videos have so many views, and Tasha K is hoping that her appeal will be granted so that she could unprivatize those
And
videos.
continue
But if
making money
Cardi
off of them.
Right, but if this new order makes her remove them completely. Even if she was to win the appeal, she could like really post those videos all over again. But she would have to definitely download them. Like if she was to remove them from her computer, I mean from YouTube, she would have to download them if she wants to use them again. Otherwise,
Download and put them
Well,
under
it's
another
hard
name.
surfing.
Oh,
just
somebody.
download like we download videos all the day on YouTube. Just download them to your computer and save it. And then
Right.
No,
And then
I,
you can always say somebody else leaked and found it.
right. But do
Mm.
y'all think she'll get an appeal granted?
hell no,
Hell
she ain't get
no.
no goddamn appeal. What? Really?
I don't think so either. I just wanted y'all opinion.
Because I'm like, if she's granted an appeal, I'm like, then that means everything that she said was true,
Hmm.
Yep, and
and
she definitely didn't
she
have her.
basically caused all this. It's okay to harass. What
Hmm
the? What the?
That's the
She
ultimate
told
care. That's the
I
ultimate
mean, she
care
went way out of
harassment.
her way to harass Cardi. I
And
mean,
that's
If
the
they
biggest
above
part of
and
the
Above
beyond.
lawsuit.
and beyond.
if they pass that, then all the Karens of the world is gonna come out in full force. I
Girl,
promise.
let me tell
Hmm.
you, and it's like the biggest part of the whole lawsuit was the harassment and stalking.
Right.
So they
And that's
definitely
the
proved that
Karen.
she did that.
Well, hell,
But
everybody can prove that. Everybody
mm,
just seen it.
yep. Now, for us who are YouTubers and who might follow some of the beef sector, I want to ask y'all because somebody said in Brianna's chat regarding to Miss Rhonda showing her ass, literally, no pun. Well, pun. They said that she was trying to get Brianna to lose her channel because you know that's how Jay Wilson. Remember Miss Sislo? That's how Jay Wilson lost his channel. Somebody came on there and they was naked, and somebody reported the channel and flagged it, and YouTube took his whole channel.
right,
Mm.
but she wasn't literally naked though. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
she wasn't. She wasn't naked. I'm just saying. This is what somebody said in the
It
chat.
was
So I'm
because it
asking
was so flat. It was considered for her back.
y'all. Well, I'm just asking y'all what y'all think about the comments somebody made in Bree chat. They said that they think she's trying to get her to lose her channel.
She could.
You never
I
know.
mean, I don't put nothing past anybody nowadays.
It
I
says
Not
don't.
speak
letting this
on it.
piece. Next thing you
Well,
know,
I
they
mean,
send her back.
but what
Back.
would be her end game in doing that? Are they friends? Are they?
But see,
I
that's the
see the
thing.
game where she was
Get
trying to
her or something. They think it
advertise
was
to
an accident.
sell that.
I can't hear because y'all both talking. What?
It was to sell that stinky cooch. She was
Oh
trying
Well,
to
Lord.
sell that stinky cooch.
it's divided. A lot of people think she did it on purpose, and a lot of people think it was accident.
Hey, it's just Polo.
What's up, Polo? The Dawn Polo. It's just Polo.
I bet every time she walked, it sounded like somebody chewing stale peppermint gum.
Oh
Mm-mm.
God.
God.
Oh my God.
And
Girl,
stale. She said stale.
Stale
girl.
chewing gum.
Oh, so she got to dry clean her drawers. She just can't
No,
wash them
somebody
with soap
said,
and
listen, y'all.
water.
Oh my God.
Somebody else said Rhonda's draws as droopy as that brain.
See what I'm saying? I
Oh,
ain't the only one.
Oh,
so
Father.
they say she got to dry clean them old dusty drawers.
You know,
Child,
she on the steam table.
child.
She got to
They
split some
said
stuff.
they said Rhonda. They said Rhonda had a whole yam out.
Yeah,
No,
she had
no,
old
no, no.
crusty.
Comments. I'm telling you, the comments was the funny part. Somebody said it looks like her pants were caught in her diaper.
Yeah, that was like I said. That was some day old dirt. That was some day old dust on that thigh cheek.
Oh
Oh
God.
God, what did somebody else say? Somebody else said she's built like a prepubescent teen. Oh my
Oh,
God.
Oh my God.
They said
the mom looking
that
at
little ham hock was sticking
pornography.
out. They said that
Girl.
little ham hock was sticking out.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Mercy.
Somebody, yeah, girl, that day old Kale in that room, girl.
See, that's what strong stank.
Y'all know day old Kale, girl.
Mm,
Mm.
mm, mm.
Day old Kale.
Somebody
Yeah.
said you
There's
can't.
something
Somebody
next to
said
it.
you telling me that she can't feel her panties down.
Thank you.
Nah, girl, she had them old crackhead drawers on. I'm trying to tell you. Yes,
Somebody said, Miss Rhonda said she about to get her a man today.
They gonna
She gonna
learn
catch
together.
something.
Oh my God.
She
The
gonna catch
comments,
something.
y'all. The comments, y'all. The comments.
Now the
Trying to do
comments is
a
usually the
business
best
talk
part
about
of the.
Oh my God.
her stinking ass need to just sit down somewhere.
exactly.
Mm-mm-mm.
That was nothing. I'm like, dude, so you want her, like I said, she wanted everybody to talk about her ass then.
Yep, it's people in the chat saying she did it on purpose. It's people in that chat.
Who done it on purpose?
That's some people say and see, I don't I'm like 50-50. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody said throw it in a pressure cooker.
Girl, then you gonna have a big
Somebody
bowl of
said
rough turtle
Cause
fish.
I was praying that you wouldn't have no tracks in your shit.
put a
Mm-mm.
scarf on it.
Put a scarf.
Put a towel around it.
I bet you she wouldn't pass the wet wipe test.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Oh,
somebody said Lord be a consistent caretaker.
Oh,
ooh.
yeah, she wouldn't pass the wet wipe test. I promise you.
Oh
The
my
Oh my
God,
god.
this is so
wet wipe,
funny.
the cough test, none
No,
of
that
that.
wet wipe test is gonna tell everything.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Yeah, girl. That's gonna be
Oh,
straight cough.
Brianna, you had me gagging. I don't know if Brianna will ever see this video, but Brianna, your video had me in tears today. That's all I
Like I
have to say.
said, I died 57 times in 10
Girl,
minutes.
and I kept rewinding it and kept rewinding it. I was like, I cannot believe.
No,
Girl.
I like when the dude was going off and nobody was even. They was like, "Who are you talking to?" They didn't even know who he was
Now
talking
which
to.
dude you talking about?
When the Uncle Rex came on there,
Oh yeah, Uncle Rex. Okay.
That's an excess booty cheek to be exposed. She'll be shaming herself.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's traumatized. Man,
Extremely.
you just traumatized me. I need some therapy.
That shouldn't even be put in public. I mean, that should
look,
be
I
erased
was
from timeline
already
history.
half blind, and she done took me all the way out.
Like I
I
could
need some
literally
braille
sue
now.
you for traumatizing me
Yeah, I got
because
PTSD.
like you just caused me extreme anxiety, PTSD. I have
Literally.
nightmares,
I'm
all
on,
that.
yeah, I got shakes at night. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Nothing.
I'm scared of the dark now.
I think the
Oh
devil is
Lord,
everywhere because of her. Cause I think I'll be walking around with old drawers like that.
I'm scared of crack. I'm scared of
No.
cracks in the ceiling. I'm scared of cracks in the
Everything,
ground. I'm scared of cracker jacks. I'm scared of it
anything that got
all.
crack in it, I think I see Miss Rhonda's ass.
Oh
I'm
no.
scared of people
Kills,
cracking
like for
gum.
real.
Mhm.
I am a crack addict.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
No. Please say no to drugs. Say no to drugs.
Kills.
No,
but
that
but
crack,
but
that's automatic crack.
in her defense,
Mm-mm.
I
Speaking
did
of
hear
which,
them say that she had a stroke.
Yeah, that's why
uh-uh,
she couldn't use her right arm.
Yeah, because that boy was like, "What's wrong with your arm?" I was like, "Oh,
When he
uh-uh,
said that,
I
he,
see now.
he hurried up and said, "I don't mean no shade, no shade." I was like,
right."
mm-hmm.
that's childish.
Okay, again. So then you can just chalk it up to what she looked off.
Slow.
Yep.
Well, because she kept using her left arm to do everything, so he was asking why you ain't using your right arm. So she
God.
said,
Which
I had a
No,
stroke.
but she talking about because I was saying her
Oh,
actions.
okay.
Yeah.
yeah, hey.
Child, that shit was.
Yep.
Girl.
Who
Mm-mm.
knows?
Y'all be shaming yourself. Y'all up here
When
talking.
you look
But you
see
know what?
now.
Speaking of which, sis, while y'all on an odd subject like that, I want to throw this in here. Did y'all hear about the chick up in the Connecticut girl where she said her and her dude was they I guess they had been smoking meth. Girl,
Huh?
they had got some meth, girl, and then she's original Black Widow right here. This heifer, basically, I guess she said, I guess she, was riding or whatever, and said she got to choking him. What she said, he got to turning purple. So she said, but she figured, hey, why not just finish one of these we started? So she said by that time she just, the thrill of it, she didn't even. But this chick killed the dude, had sex with him multiple times after he was dead,
Oh no, wait a minute.
What?
dismembered the dude. They she cut his dick off
Okay.
in his head and put it in the stock pot because they
Oh.
stopped her. They found her in the car. They found the head and the dick together in the
So he
stock
was
pot.
a he was
I'm
a
gonna
true
send you.
dickhead then.
You gonna eat that dick?
No, listen to me, y'all. She dismembered this dude. Like, can you hear me?
Hmm.
On some real shit. And see, I hate to go to another. You know what? This is gonna annoy the
Hold up,
hell out.
bro. Hold up. This happened where?
I believe it was
Like
up in
Connecticut.
Connecticut. This chick looked like a black widow for real,
Let
Jack.
me look it up. Let me look it up.
Oh man, white chick,
Like I
man,
said, he
she
was
got a
a for
weird
real
ass name,
dickhead.
man.
That's a true definition of eating a dick.
Hey man, no, she was talking
She
about they was.
swallowed it for real.
She said that they was like having. Hold on, man. She said they was having relations.
So you said
Yeah,
she
she
cut his
said that.
stuff? She cut his stuff?
Hold on, I'm
Oh,
sorry. She cut everything. She dismembered him
Okay.
and dropped his parts off. Dropped everything off over to his mother's. I guess where he had lived. At. I don't know,
what?
man. I'm trying to
She dropped
let.
it off at. So
Let no.
wait.
Let me find this. Once my computer get this stop doing this monkey shit. I got a computer that really
She
does. It's
dismembered
like
him and
borderline.
then dropped the body off at his mama's house. That's some
Girl,
fucked up shit.
girl, this is some real live shit. Like,
What?
why
She
am
was
I
mad because he died on
in
her.
charge?
No, she was
Girl,
probably, you know how they do,
no, she
they do
said
that
that they,
choking while you
yeah,
fucking
she said they
I
was.
like.
know, but I'm saying she mad. That's
Oh, I
why she
think I
dropped him
found
off.
it.
She
I
mad
think I
because he
find it.
died on
I think
her.
I
I
found it.
mean,
Hold
bitch, you
on,
killed him.
hold on, sis.
You
But
talking
I'm
the
about
fact that you just
she
have
was
to
in
say
Wisconsin, bro, in Green Bay, Wisconsin?
no, I don't think it was Green Bay. It might have. This chick was. Hold on, man.
but isn't
It
that
says
like it's disturbing the fact that she's having sex with a dead person?
After,
Right.
Like,
well, why
hold
she
up.
was?
It said, I think this is it. I think this is it. It
Necrophilia.
says Green Bay, Wisconsin. Officers found a severed head in a bucket at a home on West Side and body parts in another location. That
Yeah,
reminiscent gory horror movie. Her name is Taylor. She's 24 years old, charged with first degree. Hold on, let me play this video. I think this is it. Hold on, let me pull it on the
that might
screen.
be one of them because it's been some weird shit.
And your
Mhm.
mama, go to that link that I put in the chat. It says go to the 2 hour, 34 minute, 15-minute mark to that link to
Don't
Brianna's
do it.
YouTube video.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, girl, they'd been this. You got a bunch of weirdos going on, folks. I mean, hold on, I gotta find
you
this
bringing
man because
that
this
Jeffrey
is.
Dahmer type
Hold on,
Yeah,
I
shit.
she
got it. I
came with
got
it.
it. I got it,
Hold on.
y'all. Let me put up my little.
Yeah, that's little mama, I think, right there, man.
Let me put the little disclaimer up,
Yeah,
child.
girl, she was. Yeah, they was twerking, they was smoking, man. They was the ultimate
Mm.
bumping uglies.
Well, let me go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put
Let
this
me mute
video
myself,
on
girl.
here. So let everybody mute. Everybody mute.
Drunk driving is among the leading causes of auto accident deaths in the United States. If you were hurt in a drunk driving accident, we can help. We have successfully resolved thousands of accident claims for our clients. Scott and Wallace.
Good evening. Breaking news involving a death investigation that we first told you about nearly 1 week ago.
This 24-year-old woman, Taylor Business, faces multiple charges, including homicide and mutilating a corpse. It stems from what police have been calling the suspicious death investigation of a 25-year-old Green Bay man. We first told you about it as investigators worked that crime scene on Stony Brook Lane last Wednesday.
Sarah Thompson was there live all day then. Breaking news involving a death investigation that we first told you about nearly 1 week ago.
This 24-year-old woman, Taylor Business, faces multiple charges, including homicide and mutilating a corpse. It stems from what police have been calling the suspicious death investigation of a 25-year-old Green Bay man. We first told you about it as investigators worked that crime scene on Stony Brook Lane last Wednesday.
Sarah Thompson was there live all day then and is now joining us live outside the courthouse with new details that we have learned today. Sarah.
Cammie and Bill, there are a lot of ways people are probably describing this case since details were posted to our website early this afternoon. Disturbing, troubling, bizarre at the top of that list. Now, the details of what police and prosecutors say Taylor Schabusiness did to the man they say she killed can only be described as incredibly graphic. Last Wednesday morning, hours before the sun came up, police were called to this Stony Brook Lane home by the woman who lives there, telling them she had discovered her son's severed head in a bucket at the bottom of the basement stairs. The woman told police she'd heard a door slam between 2 and 3 a.m., waking her. She told police she went to check out a light left on downstairs and made the gruesome discovery. In addition to a lot of blood, police reported finding body parts in bags and storage containers in the basement. Schabusiness even telling police, quote, they were going to have fun trying to find all the organs as she dismembered the body. Schabusiness told police she used knives she'd found in the kitchen. Prosecutors say the medical examiner determined the victim died by strangulation. Schabusiness telling police it happened during a sexual encounter and that she did not mean to kill the victim, but told investigators she just went crazy. Police say Schabusiness was smoking meth with the victim before the murder. In court, prosecutors detailed a lengthy criminal record for her, telling a court commissioner Schabusiness had a warrant out for her arrest, was on probation, and was supposed to be wearing an electronic monitoring bracelet at the time of the murder, but appeared to have removed it somehow. Police say Schabusiness was the last person to see the victim alive, sending them looking for her first thing Wednesday morning, finding her on the east side of the city with blood on her clothing and hands. Adding, when they searched her van, they found a box with additional human body parts inside. Schabusiness is also charged with sexual assault for what prosecutors say were acts that happened after the victim had died. She's being held on a $2 million cash bond and is due back here in court in the courthouse behind me in a couple of weeks. Police have not identified the 25-year-old victim in this case and say his family is asking for privacy. Reporting live in Green Bay, Sarah Thompson, Action 2 News.
Man, that's a mean fucking going on right there.
Wow. And what's up, Mr. Real Estate? He said salute, dropping by to say hello. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping
You my
through.
friends, but that's a mean stroking going on right there where they smoked the whole bag of
I want to send a shout out to Mr. Real Estate. I just checked out his channel earlier. I was watching his video, and he made a video about the real what's his name, the lawyer dude. Anyway, he made a video about him and basically how he went from
What? Hold up, I'm over here now on the Mr. Real Estate channel. The lead attorney.
Yeah.
Oh, the lead attorney got exposed.
Yes, ma'am. And Mr. Real Estate was dropping the
Mr. Real
gems.
Estate.
Yes,
Hold up,
ma'am.
Mr. Real Estate. Hold up, Mr. Real Estate. Do you want to jump on the link?
Cause that, yes, what he was dropping.
I just subscribed to his channel.
And I told him in the comments, I said, you know what's funny is I had no clue who this guy was until he was trolling our comments that night. Remember?
He sure was, and I was like, "Who is
right?" We had no idea who he was until he trolled our comments.
The lead attorney.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say troll?
Mr. Real Estate, please feel free to click on that link I just dropped in the chat. I'm over at your channel right now. I just subscribed. But that's funny, Carmel Diva, because didn't you just say we need to reach out to him to ask him a question?
That.
Yes. Yeah. And did you email him?
Girl, I think he wanted money and this. I was like,
are you serious?
I bullshit you not.
So he don't offer no free consulting?
No free consultations, baby. No free consultations.
Mm-mm.
And all you wanted to do was ask him, because you had asked me, you thought, okay, what should we say to him when we approach him? I said, just ask him if he knows anything about court cases where the body is missing and
Yeah.
they try to still charge the person with murder or decide to just charge them with something else. Like that's what we wanted to talk to him about. But
Mhm.
why pay him up front and he might not even know anything about that type of
Right.
stuff?
That, and then you know what? But don't make. It was also, he had on there that he did family law. He didn't do criminal law. So that was
Oh,
another
okay.
thing that took
Okay.
me out off of there. But don't
Right.
make me lie. I do believe that he was charging.
Well,
Let's say
I had saw it
allegedly.
on
Let
there.
me say
No,
allegedly.
no, I had saw it on there. Hold on, let me. I just subscribed to Mr. Real Estate, but let me go to the lead attorney because it's in his about section, and it
Mhm.
says, let me go to it right now. It says, okay, it says okay, it says discuss your legal questions, issues in a one-on-one telephone conference with the lead attorney, and it has like a square space scheduling thingamajigger right here that you could I guess you click the link to it or something like that. But hold up. No, he don't got two. Oh girl, I thought he had two tuberty. I'm like, ain't that what Deanna Irvin be doing? But anyway, it says discuss your legal questions in a one-on-one telephone conference with the lead attorney. Then it has like this link or something that you could schedule. But I'm pretty sure because he also has a Patreon.
That you
He
have to
also has a
probably do a retainer for him.
right.
Mhm.
He also has a live streaming course. So I'm pretty sure that he is not going to just have you asking him questions for free.
Hmm.
I don't know how much he charges.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
allegedly, the lead attorney don't be trying to sue us, but
Right.
allegedly, I'm just looking at his about section, and he probably does charge. He probably does charge for consultations, but that's crazy.
Mhm.
Hey, D Cop,
Mhm.
what's up? Lorraine said she was on some wicked type business, but she said should business meant business. Oh,
Girl, I wanted to say something about that when they said her name. I was like, but the video was still going.
girl, but bro, sis, all of y'all, like, she cut his head
And left it in a bucket.
at his mama house, at his mom's
Hey,
house.
and dipped out and made noise like, yeah, bitch, wake up. Your son is
Right.
dead.
I done dropped clothes off at somebody mama house, but I ain't never
Look,
dropped his head off. I ain't never.
Thank you.
that
Wow.
is
That's
the
some,
true that is
that's
the
some
true
sadistic
definition of killer
shit.
pussy.
Oh my
What
god.
they say, she had that snapper.
Yeah, she had no.
Oh.
That is killer. That is, trust me, it's going down.
That's just crazy to me, though. I,
Yeah, she chopped him up. She let him know. Yeah, it wouldn't. He wouldn't. She, because I know the the story. Yeah, she was like, yeah, they did.
They
The
did
news
meth,
didn't.
but how much meth would make you do something like that?
Well, you have to
that's
go to the
because
story on how did they, or instead of them reporting it, you got to read the transcript that she had posted. Yeah, she told them, yeah, they're gonna have fun trying to find the head. Yeah, they had grabbed a bag of meth and they just got the smoking.
She said her
that's
plan had been to bring all of the body parts with her, but being
Yep.
paranoid and lazy, she left the head
Hmm.
behind. She said, I
Yep.
can't believe I left the head.
the
Yeah.
smallest part
She
that she
said the
probably cut
head
off.
and the dick. She took that motherfucker. She cut that man dick and his head off.
Psych ward.
That ain't no psych
But
ward,
see,
dude.
I don't want. Yeah, I was just gonna say I don't want her to get off by going to some psych ward.
Yeah, but
No,
she
that was
probably
because after
could.
the drugs
What
wear
they gonna
off,
get? The
she
fist they
gonna
gonna give
be
her.
competent. No.
Hey, well,
But
but if they can prove it, or she may want to end up being, especially
No,
a
they gonna
subject.
put
She
her in
may want to end
something.
up being a subject. She may want to end up being a
Oh
government
yeah.
secret assassin. Some you got some weirdos that think like that. They don't watch some TV shows and movies and like, you know what? Maybe if I do some sadistic, gruesome shit like this, maybe I'll get recruited for some.
But bro, she said she
For
told the
real.
investigators if they knew what it was like to love something so much that you kill it.
Yeah, she got mental.
No.
I
I
ain't never
don't.
loved somebody so much that I wanted to kill them.
Girl,
I
she
just
got
love you
that
so much. I
killer.
want
Now,
what is the logic behind that? You love something so much you kill it.
I don't know.
Wouldn't you want it to live so that you can continue appreciating it?
Right?
What? No.
Girl,
that's the
I
devil.
Thank you.
wow. This is cray.
And it
She
also
tried
sounds
this
like she
whole
coming up
body
with a
up.
defense.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's
yeah, they
she's trying to
doing
come
the
up with
most.
a defense. Hmm.
Oh yeah, they
She's
doing
trying
the
to come up with
most.
a defense. Yeah. I do believe. See what I do believe. I do believe that she was too high off that shit, and it happened. I don't think she meant to
Hmm.
do it. I think she was
I
just
don't
high
think she
as a
meant to.
kite. She was just high off her rocker,
Man,
and
please.
she was schizo. She had like a moment of
Don't
paranoia,
even go there, sis.
Hey,
schizophrenia,
G.
maybe,
Don't
and she
even go
thought
die.
he was I don't know, but
Nah.
Rough sex
but
and be
oh my god,
It ain't that much
oh my
doggone.
god.
doing the rough sex in jail and prison from now on.
It ain't that much twerk. It ain't that much stroking in the world.
Well, the guy hold on, let me go
What
on
the
down here.
Man,
Not like
please.
that. Don't choke
They
my ass
smoked
out.
the whole bag of meth.
No, you don't. I ain't nobody trying to get
Hold,
choked out.
hold up, y'all.
So you got to
Hold up,
read the
y'all.
whole thing. Yeah, they smoke. You got to go and find. I wish I can find it. I can't find it right now because
Please find it, bro. You need to send us the link. Hey, Miss Sislo. Hey,
hold
G,
on.
you
I might.
said Miss Rhonda.
You
Hold on. Let me
mean
get
Miss Hogg? You said, hey, Miss
Miss.
Sislo. You mean Miss
No,
Hogg?
huh?
You said, hey, Miss Sislo. I said, did you mean, hey, Miss Hogg?
Oh, my bad. I thought I said, hey, Miss Hogg. Yeah, hey,
Mm-mm.
Miss Hogg. Hey, G. Um,
It's a link where you have to read this off of Too Fab. I think. Hold on.
no, I was just trying to read all these comments really fast.
Oh, you
G said,
good?
who is Miss Rhonda? Miss Rhonda is go to that link up above, that YouTube link, and go to that 2 minute 34, 2 hour 34 second. I can't even say it.
Mark.
2 hour 34 minute 15 second mark, and you'll see Miss Rhonda. And
And
child,
With her dusty ass.
When all
get
her
ready, get ready to be entertained. That's all I have to say. No, G, don't rewind. Don't rewind my video, G. The link is right here. I got it highlighted.
No,
Go
that's
up
what
to
he's saying. He gonna have to rewind because he too far. I mean, he done came in too late, so he lost.
right, but I want him to just go to the link instead of just rewinding the video because he ain't gonna be able to go back to the link because it's in the chat. So he just needs to scroll up in the chat. That's all.
Tanya, what I'm saying, he done came in too late in our life, so he don't know nothing about what we talking about at all.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Just click on the link in the chat,
I
and he can
just
go
sent.
and see, and he can go see exactly who we was talking about
I just
instead
sent
of
it to your messages,
hearing
sis.
us.
So you
I'm
can
about to put
read.
it in the chat one more time. I'm
Yeah,
gonna put
girl. She look like the devil, don't
because
she?
he can rewind it to hear us talking about her, but I want him to just go to the video and see it. Oh, Miss Hall said she's going to log out and use her tablet.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. G said he's about to watch it. Okay,
Yeah,
and
it was stroking, girl.
Lorraine said, real talk, behaving like a subject or a test study. Uh-huh. Yeah, she gonna plead insanity on, what do you call it? Insanity under the influence? Is that what it's called? Insanity under the influence?
Girl, ain't gonna be no
Mm.
insanity under nothing, girl. That's intention. That's premeditated all day.
Child. You think it's
Sex-
premeditated?
I
I say,
think
I
the
mean,
the
sexual.
events afterward, yeah, because she had to think of all of that, to do. But as far
Even
as
to being
actually
sexually
killing him,
aroused. Come on, man. She admitted that she admitted that she was stroking this dude after the fact that she knew that he
Yeah, they said
died.
she was having sex with him, I think. Didn't they say she was doing sexual acts with him?
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
after she knew he was dead. This is before she
But I
cut him
think
up.
she
So
was still high. But I think she was still high.
Hmm.
okay, it ain't that much high in the world. So nobody, if they turn purple and ain't moving
But
and
if
they
she
choking
is
and spitting
high
up
enough to
blood,
cut his body up. You don't think she
Oh,
was
okay.
still high to keep messing with him?
Okay. Well,
I
I don't know how much stroking would okay. He wasn't doing all that stroking he was doing at first, was he? He just stayed with you. Oh, I guess.
Who is that? That's the
That's
guy that
the
got killed?
guy.
The
That's the
victim?
guy.
Okay.
That's the one that she was stroking.
He look like a Harry Potter character.
Oh my God.
Look at that joint, don't he? Yeah, she cut that fool head off.
No comment. No comment.
I'm not gonna speak ill
She
of the
cut,
dead.
she cut, that's sad, but at the same time, he was asking for it. Because if you see her picture, look at her. That she is the devil. She's the niece of the devil. I promise you. She there. She is there, dude. Like, and then I'll post her picture up. I promise you.
Hold on, let me grab her picture.
Her and the devil, they had a tussle, but
She
I
is
think she might have
she is
won.
definitely Satan's spawn. I can tell you that.
Girl, that's his niece, girl. You
From
know I
them
got to
acts
have
there.
fun with it. She ain't no action hero.
No, hell no.
Who just dropped off? Was that
Can.
That was it. That was.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they did her.
Here's her picture. Let me put
Uh,
her up.
I done told you.
I done told you.
He was
Tried to
in.
told you.
He was in love, and she told him, "I am a black widow."
Tried to told you.
Eyes, her look, her pupils is black. Why you want that?
She looked
He's
like
going,
she's trying to be hard in that video.
like I
I
said,
mean, in that picture.
he wanted to pork her. So she was like, "I got something you can pork. All right, we're gonna smoke this meth, and we're gonna do it until we just do it till the sun come up." Well, he didn't
And the
know that was
crazy
his.
part is she's not an ugly girl.
No, nobody didn't say
But
she was ugly,
but
but I
I'm saying
mean,
he
that's
he
straight
was
killer. That's looks us. A lot of people don't know killers when they see them. Well, she's one of them ones that you wouldn't think. But if you know them, like you know them, yeah, that heifer look like she didn't look like she.
Did you see what G said?
what?
G said she looked like she eat her spouses.
Exactly, like I said,
What, G?
Black Widow all day, man.
See, that's why I ain't doing no drugs. None at all. None at all. I'm not doing the
Mm.
Mary J. I'm not doing nothing.
Girl, you don't know what you missing, girl.
Oh,
I'll be
yes, I
back in a
do. That
second.
stuff
Let
used
me
to
go
have
see
me
what these kids is in here
paranoid.
doing.
I told you that before, didn't I? It used to have me paranoid long time ago. I'll be up
Oh,
here eating shit in the middle of the
Y'all hear what
night
I
thinking
said?
I
I'll
made
be
it.
back in a second. I
Somebody
gotta go
knocking
see
on
what
the
these
door.
kids is in here doing.
for sure.
I used to be hallucinating, thinking I'm hearing stuff.
Uh-uh.
Be like somebody outside, I'm running to the window. Girl, ain't nobody outside.
Girl, you paranoid.
Yeah, I'm telling you. That's why I posted that post on Facebook the other day talking about what they putting in that shit these days. Because there's people going around here spending no whole checks, bill money, and everything on weed. I'm like, who does that?
No.
I seen it. I know for a fact. I'll never forget the time when I seen somebody. I seen them with my own two eyes get paid and count out all their money and say, okay, this much is going towards weed. Now let me
Yep.
see how to divide up the rest to pay my lights and gas and rent.
Oh,
I seen it
girl.
with my own eyes and I'm looking like, are you serious?
Yep. I'm a witness, girl.
Are you serious? Then turn around and be borrowing money from people to the next paycheck.
Well, no, that's too bad. I ain't trying to do all that.
I'm
I don't
like,
want to smoke
really?
that
I mean, is the weed the same as the weed back in the day? I mean, has there been a change? I've been asking.
It's been more of a experimental change per se. I'll say it safely like that
Yeah.
because it's more say you got a lot of, if it's that lab shit,
Uh-huh.
then you notice how at first it wasn't regulated. Now it's legal in a lot of
Yeah.
states.
And they said it's for
So
sale like everywhere. All these
because
dispensaries.
they can regulate it, but you got to understand is that uh a lot of that stuff, if it's not from them real honest growers, a lot of that shit got too many chemicals in it. And yeah, just because it
Uh-huh.
smells good, it's potent, and it just depends on. To me, you find that if you're gonna do it, I was always say you find a good source where you can get the good source, and always just keep that good source and keep it moving. All
Mm-hmm.
that other shit, I'm not about to look. My bills is gonna get paid, and if I can, I'm gonna do what I need to do. But I'm not gonna like just go broke and be like spend my last like, okay, nigga, is this your lights or is this bag? I know you can feel good, but nigga, I ain't trying to feel good in the dark. Shit, I'd rather have my lights on and be like, damn,
Child.
I'm just gonna be dry until I get paid again, and go from
No,
there.
people be thinking I'm
Yeah.
tripping though. People be thinking I'm tripping though because they like I don't know anybody like that. I know I done met quite a few people who are like that. They are like that. Then they turn around, I can't pay my car payment, I can't do this, but they got bags and bags of weed. Like it makes no sense. It makes no
That's
like you might as well
backwards.
start selling. Well, I ain't gonna advocate for let me shut up. I ain't gonna start
Uh,
advocating for that. But anyway, Miss Sislo, she wanted to speak on something tonight. I want to make sure we
oh,
speak
for
on
sure.
that. Miss Sislo wanted to speak on that Kanye video. Now I watched it, bro, but have you
I
and
still
Sis
ain't watched it.
No,
That
I
last
haven't seen this
was
shit, but
segue right into that.
Karma
Actually,
Diva,
Yes, ma'am.
how about I send you the link real quick and you watch it? It's only 4 minutes.
I
And then
mean,
you
okay.
watch it and jump back on.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you real quick because that shit is wow. It's really a lot. It's really a lot. But let me find the link real quick again.
Okay.
And then the lyrics.
Yeah, the lyrics, and I read those.
Yeah.
I need two pots. Are they up there?
Okay, let's
Or
see.
down here? Well, there's one right there.
Is it on YouTube? Okay, here it is. Official video.
Is there any down here?
Okay. Copy. Okay, Karma Diva, I'm gonna send it to you on Facebook. And, you,
Okay.
and bro, have you seen it, bro?
no, I'm checking it out. Hold on, I gotta see what you're talking about.
Okay, well, how
Yeah,
about I send
please,
you and
Barbara.
Karma Diva the link because I want
Hey, you
y'all
watch
real
it.
reaction.
No,
So,
I'm about to. That's why I got you on mute. I'm about to look at. You talking about the
okay,
easy video?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, go
Yeah,
on
hold
mute.
on.
You don't have to jump off, Karma Diva. You can just go on mute and watch it
Okay.
because I want y'all real
Once
life
you post
reaction
the
and me and
seven
Sis
minutes
just
chat
talk
so they can
about
watch it
something
on
else.
their own, can you do that or no?
Huh?
Can you share the link in the chat
Mm. Oh, yeah,
so they
yeah,
so they can watch it while we waiting on them and they
yep.
can come back so they'll know what we talking about?
Okay, new Kanye West video. Yeah, me and you can just chit chat till they finish watching the video. Okay, y'all, just dropped the new Kanye West video in the chat. So click on the link, watch it real quick, and come right back so we can all discuss it. And in the meantime, and in between time, Miss Sislo, what you cook for dinner today, child?
Air pudding and walk away pie. Woo!
What? What the hell? Did you have your clothes on though? You wasn't like Miss Rhonda, was you?
Girl,
Ass and things.
did you hear what I cooked?
You said something about lemon wafer pie or what the fuck?
Oh, see now that's how rumors get started. I said air pudding and walk away pie.
Oh, so you was talking about Miss Rhonda. Okay.
No, I took air pudding and walk away pie.
But what the hell is air pudding and walk away pie?
Say it again.
Air pudding, and walk away pie. What am I missing something?
It's my mama's recipe because she used to tell me the same thing. When I asked her
Oh,
about,
so that means you ain't cooked shit.
there you go.
All right. Neither did I. Neither did I. I ain't even gonna lie. Neither did I.
Figure it out like that, though.
Girl, when I say I was tired today, I was tired. And trust me, this morning I was thinking, what am I gonna cook for dinner? I was watching people on YouTube and they was talking about what they cooking and somebody doing steaks and somebody doing this and doing that. And I was like, oh God, I want to get up and do something, cook something. I just didn't even have it in me. I did not have it in me. I was
Some
like,
chicken off for me to cook.
shoot, I went to this soul food restaurant, got me some fried catfish
Oh,
and
that sounds good.
some greens and some yams. And I brought my butt back home, and
You know
that's
what I did?
that's
Something
what I
that I never did. I
what
cooked canned greens, girl, the other day.
only did that once before, but I have done it. Only did it once
Yeah,
before.
I did not do that, but
I don't either.
I had some, and girl, when I tell you those things, what I did was I put my smoked put some smoked neck bones and cut up some smoked jowl, pork jowl. You know what I'm talking about? It's like smoked
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
pork. Okay, right.
Yeah, I know.
Cut that up and put it in my Instapot, and I cut up my onion, and put my seasoning and a pack of onion soup mix, and put it in some chicken base. That makes it.
Hold on. I think I gave out the wrong link. Thank you. Was it G? Because I'm on a different screen, so I can't see.
Yeah, you did, cause I'm like,
And it took y'all that
I'm
long to
trying.
figure it out.
Well, I
the
was listening, and I'm like, this don't sound like. And then I'm like,
Oh Lord.
the
so
name of
now
the
I'm
video
typing
is
it in. It's
easy.
easy.
The name
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
the
the
I'm
name
type.
of it is easy. Yeah.
I'm looking it up for myself
Okay.
now. Excuse me. Let me go back
Okay.
and
Here
mute
it is. I
y'all.
found it now. I found it now. Okay. Let's see. Twit share. Let me get the link. Okay. Let me drop the link in the chat. My bad, y'all. Okay. I just dropped the right link in the chat for the people who trying to watch the Kanye West new video. It's called Easy. And that's the funny part because I looked up, I typed that in, and then another video popped up. It said new video, and I just clicked the link. So that's my fault. But go ahead, Miss Cislo.
Oh no, I was just saying I put all that stuff in my Instapot, and then I opened the greens up and poured them in there and let it cook together on, like, I think it was like 18 to 20. Girl, oh, the meat cooked in with the greens, so that flavor cooked all through them, and I cut my little onion and put it on top and stuff. Oh my goodness, baby, when I tell you, I don't even eat canned greens, but they was on point.
I made canned greens one time. It was so long ago, though, so long ago. But I know I said this before to somebody. I can't remember who it was, but I told them I said I prefer to do my greens. I prefer to get fresh greens. I prefer to cut them up, chop them up, wash them, season them, blah blah blah
All
blah. And
myself.
they was like, "Well, you can just get the can of the greens. They taste just as good."
No, they don't.
Like, no, they don't.
But these were for a substitute for last minute little something something if you need a green vegetable. Those were just it was the glory greens though. I don't mess with all that.
That's the
The
ones. That's the ones I did. The glory greens.
yeah, but I poured their juice off of it and all that and seasoned them myself. But you have to. No, I'm good on that. I don't let nobody out the can
Why?
tell me.
Hold up. Why every time I click the easy video, it sends me to a link? What the hell is this other
You
video?
have You
No,
have
I
to
just watched it. You don't. You
one.
ain't got to post it. I heard the song before he did the video. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. He childish, bro.
Okay, I wanted y'all to see the actual video though.
Yeah, I just watched the video. He childish as hell.
Okay.
Walking around with the Chucky doll, the head of the Chucky doll, and then
Yeah.
buried it. As he was cutting with the roses at the bottom. Yeah, you know good well
G
that's
said
her
he just saw
baby
it. He
boy.
didn't watch. He didn't listen to all the words.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
because
Well,
he
G
gotta
said he didn't
listen
listen
to
to all the
the
words
words
because the
in
beat
order
was
to
horrible.
know how graphic and how
Yeah, you
sadistic
have to listen
it
to
is.
the words. G said
How
he seen it, but he
sadistic.
didn't listen to the words because the beat was horrible. I'm not gonna lie, I could barely tell it was supposed to be
uh-uh.
by who. But you have to listen to the words. The words is like
It tells
I
you
don't
just how
know.
disturbed he is. It's sadistic.
Lorraine said all in a test to saying all that glitters ain't gold. I don't know. I think I dropped the wrong link 2 times. But for those of y'all who
Oh,
find the
man.
video, find a video. It's called Easy, and it's with the game. The rapper is a game.
That
Uh,
shit. That's kind of funny. But I'll see what you're talking about.
But that monkey is that a monkey? That's skinned alive.
Basically, it look like it.
Is that a monkey?
It might be a monkey girl. He was a thug once from around the way. Yeah, that's just that old NWA Easy E.
and okay, and you know the guy that looked like he helping to bury him looks like Easy E in that video, like the game and Easy E.
It might have been Lil E. That's
So
real.
basically, he talking about his damn kids is basically being raised by nannies
And punk
And
ass Pete.
and the cameras.
And
now
punk
the
ass
Pete,
Pete.
Pete ain't never seen the kids before. He ain't never met
Kids. Pete.
them before.
Girl, please. Pete round there. Pete
Okay,
round there.
I finally dropped the right link, you guys. Please
Pete
forgive
round.
me.
Pete running around. Well, he round there tossing Kim salad with the kids right there in the next room over, girl.
Uh,
Oh
I don't know what
Lord
you
well,
talking
Jesus.
about.
allegedly, he's never met the kids, and he's never
He
been in her
eating
house.
booty.
When they visit, they meet up at a hotel or somewhere else. They don't come to the house.
I say he eating booty. That's
And
what he
you
eating.
know he lives on the same block as them too. Kanye bought a
Yeah,
house.
he
Yeah,
bought the
he bought
house
the house
across the
next
street.
door.
Cross
Mhm.
street.
No, I thought it was next door, but
Well,
same
basically
thing.
across the yeah, cul-de-sac right there, right there, like yeah. And he tore it down and about to build a bigger one.
But here, check this out.
Yeah, look over there.
He introduced Kim to Pete. Pete was his homeboy. Mm,
That's why he going for his neck.
mm. They don't like to talk about that part there.
Yeah, that's why he going for his neck.
I'm like, wait a minute. You went for your homeboys. I mean, this could be some shit where they laugh about it later and be like, yeah, we both fucked that bitch. But
Mm.
Oh damn.
I'm just saying.
Well, Kim G said Kim doesn't allow him to be around the kids. At least that's what she says. And Lorraine said I watched the one with his mom's picture as much as I could. Um, you said before the
24. I
video
was
was commercial
listening
for an
to it.
online Bible study. Lorraine, did you watch the right one? Because I dropped the wrong link in the chat at first.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure everybody watched the right video. It was called Easy, and it's with the other rapper called The
The
Game.
game.
So
Who ain't
I'll
had
drop
nothing
it in
else
And
to
it's
there.
like
do.
claymation.
Now I know that there's a lot of controversy right here. Right now for about the Kanye album or not album, but his new song. But he said something in there about the Illuminati ain't is about to be mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Illuminati. He's the new Illuminati.
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
Not the
Hmm.
Illuminati.
What do y'all think? Okay, let me show this picture real quick. Y'all remember when they was showing this on social media about his house? How he had put tall fences around his house to keep them enclosed from people?
No. But let's just say I do.
Okay, well, yeah, let's just say you
Just saying.
like look,
You know,
y'all, look.
I'm looking.
Look at his house and garage and everything, and look at the fence or the gate or it's a
I mean,
wall.
but
My bad,
you
it's a
but you do
wall.
what you have to protect your. I mean, the
Rhonda.
way the press was after
But
him and his family, you
I
do
didn't
what
tell
you
you
have to.
what I just made.
This is a whole wall. He had it made like purposely for his properties. A
Yeah.
wall, like how President Trump was trying to get a wall against Mexico.
But
Girl.
Trump was his homeboy for a minute, so
All right, exactly.
She better make sure she grab it. Okay. That.
That's just crazy. And look, it has a little circle hole for you to go in through to get into the. Wow, that's one
to the
picture. Here's another.
compound.
Yeah, here's another glance at it. That's what I would call it, a compound. Like you got walls up, keeping your world on the inside. In the world, like your kids can't see the outside. Never mind.
Outside work, yeah.
And you see where his car's at. His car's out parked out by the road. And his bus, ain't that a tour bus right there?
It looks like
Yeah. See if I can get it bigger. Yep, that's a tour bus. And then
I
get
mean,
back
that's
to
all
that
probably
picture.
a private road anyway, so that's why he ain't worried about it being outside there.
mm,
But the
Yeah,
wall he put up to keep people from prying in, which I can totally
yeah.
understand. I
But
mean, these
who was
people
that
they
who
can't
had the
take a
list?
piss without the press being there. And that's sad. They can't live. They can't do nothing in their lives without the press being there. But although I blame Kim and what's the mama for starting all this shit, for putting everything in their lives out in the forefront. So now these kids can't even
that's
be.
how they got rich.
I know.
Just waiting for him to finish up talking to his
Well,
brother.
I don't know if how many of y'all really paid attention to the
In
lyrics,
his
but
car.
where he said in his lyrics, because a lot of people think that he belongs back on that medicine, right?
Yeah.
So he was saying, he said,
Mm.
this is
I don't
how.
negotiate with therapists.
Right. He said, how am I bringing nothing to the table when I'm the table? I'm going to turn up the music, wake up the neighbors. I'm going to get that thug life tatted across my navel. This is how I am in real life, not just cable. Mr. Narcissist, tell me about my arrogance. No more counseling. I don't negotiate with therapists. God, yay, want to let God in. But tonight, I guess I'll let my pride win. So what do y'all think he's trying to say from that? Like, fuck the therapist, fuck, this is me, I'm just crazy. Just
That's
leave it as
Exactly
it
what
is.
he
I'm
said.
about to do what I feel at this point.
Right.
With everything and everybody, I done tried everything and everything y'all way or the way that other people want me to do it. So tonight I'm just gonna do what I feel.
And ain't
Right.
nothing y'all gonna do about it.
There ain't
At
nothing
all.
nobody gonna do about it. Period. But the truth of the matter is, he is a very sick young man.
Yeah.
He is a very and this approach with him walking around with the man head under his neck, under his arm, burying him with rose seeds, planting rose seeds in at his
You know
grave,
what that's for.
and then
Because he
cutting
sent on Valentine's Day, he sent Kim a pickup truck
full of
full
rose,
of
and on the same
uh-huh.
kind of truck that was in the video.
Uh-huh.
And if you remember, when we were talking about the situation with Ukraine, when one of the civilians went up to the Ukraine officers and said, "Here, let me give you these sunflower seeds. We want to put them in your pocket, so wherever you fall, something will grow."
Oh, I don't remember that part.
That's what the lady said in Ukraine. He just showed a visual by putting rose seeds, where he fell or was buried so something would grow. Then he took those same flowers in the spot where he buried this man in the video and cut flowers from it and delivered them in a truck. And the same type of truck he delivered her all them Valentine flowers in just a few weeks ago.
I guess I'm kind of slow because I'm not getting the
Wow.
correlation between the lady in the Ukraine and him doing
The
that.
lady in
But
the Ukraine, my point was the meaning is the same. When she said, "Let me give you these sunflower seeds to plant in your pockets," to the Russian soldiers,
mm-hmm.
when she said, "Let me give you these seeds to plant in your pockets, so something will grow where you fall." If you have a strong disdain for somebody, And you say, let me plant some seeds because I want to know when you're dead that you're dead. And I want proof because I want to see something grow from it.
Okay, gotcha. See, I told you I'm kind of slow. Sometimes you gotta
No,
spell it
I
out
mean,
for me.
because, it took me a minute to think about, dang, that's what she just said a few minutes ago, a few days ago. And now I see this video and he's planting rose flower seeds at this man's grave where he buried and wait till they grew
All
and
kind
cut
of little
them.
messages in there.
That's thank you, baby. That he has a strong disdain. I'm glad to see you okay. You ain't calling me. A strong disdain for this man. So much
Hmm.
so that he wants him to die and see something come forth from the grave.
Hmm.
Mm.
That's
Well, let me read some of
crazy.
these. Let me read some of these comments. Um, Let me go back up. Oh, Sly Jones, you said who's mooning people. I put the link in the chat so you can go check it out. G said, laugh out loud. He put the padded walls on the outside instead of the inside. And Lorraine said, it looks like an asylum. G, which is right. He said, Kanye has always hated the press. Uh, Sly said, Dwayne Wade and his wife are strange, so is Will Smith. And Lorraine said, I believe he's reached the highest high. Being conscious has gotten to be too much, as if he has nothing to believe in. Hmm. Well, I don't know too much about Dwayne Wade and his wife, but that Will Smith and Jada,
Man,
all I can say is mm, open relationships,
They
child,
are new age families. That's what that is.
child.
It's new age
I be
stuff.
like, dude, you want me to allow you to have another woman? Where my nigga at? Where my
but
nigga?
see, my thing is this: when did they become open? Was it after? Because see, if you think about it, Will had he was messing around with this white chick long time ago, if you remember. And then
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden they had an open marriage,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, okay. And then everybody started dragging Jada for fucking August. Well, why not? Let's bring up Will and the chick. Let's bring that back up.
Well,
Why ain't nobody talking about that?
allegedly, Jada was in a relationship with somebody at that time too when she had her band.
Oh, was she?
Yeah,
See, I ain't know
allegedly
nothing about
that's
that.
supposed to be why he got into it with the white girl.
Mm.
That's when they agreed.
And they wonder why their kids is fucked up. Cause y'all fucked up. But I think Jada the one that's really fucked up, if you ask me.
That's that new age stuff. And
Y'all be shaming y'all, son. Put
She
the
don't need
baby
no more
clothes on.
Botox because she started to look like a white panther.
You said what?
Jada don't need no more Botox. She's starting to look like a white panther.
Y'all be shaming yourself.
Well, this story, what Carmadiva was talking about, or was that Carmadiva? Said her name was Margot Robbie. This is back from,
Margot Robbie.
yep, this is back from 2013, and this is I guess the lady. They said she was a
The green bean sandwich.
23-year-old actress, and he was 45 years old at the time.
Mm.
Uh, so is that her right there?
I think it is.
They said they was nuzzling and hugging in the dark. Oh, I suppose.
And they said
Creeping
she
in the
The
encouraged
duo,
him to
bedroom.
do it.
the
How
duo
the hell
allegedly left
somebody
the
look like a
party.
white panther? So what you're trying to say is that the Botox is making her head swell and her jaw shrinking?
Pull up a picture of Jada now. Close
Now
up.
look,
Oh well,
but look.
she did because I seen her on my show Equalizer last week. She did have that. She did have that Nosferatu head shape, like
But
a
look,
little vampire. Y'all remember? You
back
know, Nosferatu was the original silent vampire.
right, and back then they said the duo allegedly left a party before taking copies of their printed out flirtatious photos because they had took some flirtatious photos, and then 2 days before the pictures leaked, Smith's wife Jada Pinkett had photographed her wedding ring at an event and fueling rumors that their 15-year-old marriage may be on the rocks. And in April, Pinkett had told the Post that her husband is his own man and can do whatever he wants, sparking chatter that the Hollywood couple have an open marriage. So that's what Karma Diva was talking about. That Jada, neither one of them had mentioned open marriage until he had got allegedly caught with that white woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all know I like to bring up the stories when y'all mention stuff for the peoples who don't know. But
See, Karma Diva is crazy, but she be knowing what she be talking about sometimes.
uh-huh. Yep. And G said he wasn't worried about losing anything at that point, talking about Kanye. And Sly said their kids are weird too. Oh, he must be talking about Jada Pinkett.
Mm-hmm.
Said when they made Suicide Squad. Yep, yep. That was
Willow is halfway. Uh, she about half and half.
yep. Sly
She
said the
kind
chick
of
that
every.
played Sly said
But
the chick
you
that
know
played Harley
that
Quinn.
little North gonna be she gonna be
Her
hot.
and Blue Ivy, they gonna be some hot messes.
Yep. And Sly Jones
Blue
said the Matrix
Ivy?
made Jada look absolutely crazy. Do y'all think that Matrix made Jada look absolutely crazy? I'm
I've
trying
never
to
seen
remember the
any of the
movie.
Matrix movies.
Really?
Really?
Well, I think
Yeah, no,
I know I seen the first one. It's only three of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I seen all of them. I seen all of them then.
Never
I
seen Avatar or.
Now, Avatar, I wasn't really into Avatar because I'm not really into. I honestly, I'm not really into any of that type of shit.
that doesn't look like one of those Avatar things.
But something about the Matrix just pulled me in with Keanu Reeves in the first one. The
Mm-hmm.
second one was okay. The third one, I went through half of it and didn't even finish the rest. I was like, the third one, I was not feeling it at all.
I just, I'm not one for like science fiction and all of that shit. So I tried to watch the first one, The Matrix. I was like, I got bored and fell asleep. So yeah,
Yeah, well,
that was
I
the
don't
end of that
know.
one.
I
People
just
call
wasn't really
Keanu
into it.
Reeves weird, but do you know that this cat is still living in a small apartment,
Yep.
drives a
Beat
bike
up.
every day? But
Yep.
yeah, but do you know he gives his money, all his money away?
Yeah,
He
I think
like
he's a good.
Does he?
he seen families that were it was a black lady and some kids, and they could she he bought them like homes and cars
Mm-hmm.
and sent kids to school, all kinds of stuff like that.
Well, some
That's
people really
And that's
believe.
the stuff they don't print. I mean, but I mean,
why
they don't
he
publicize
really
that.
gives away all his money to help take care of other people. It's like he could care less about the money.
Well,
He
some
don't.
celebrities or people who get rich or wealthy, I should say, rich, whatever, they do believe that when you're blessed, that you're supposed to bless others. Like
Like him and Sean Penn.
some people bless others by going over and beyond, and some people bless others by, oh, let me put $5 in this little red can for the Salvation Army, you know, because they ain't really trying to give, but they figure, oh, I better, you
Like
know.
Sean Penn, you know what I respect about him the most, or what made me respect him the most, was when Katrina was going on and people were sending money and stuff like that, and that was a beautiful thing. But he got in a boat and went down there and went house to house to pull people out. He was down there on a boat, him and some other guy, and they went house to house pulling people out. Now, see, it's one thing to put your
Yeah, I
money,
remember that.
but it's another thing to put yourself there.
Well, maybe if I could swim, I'd do some shit like that. But I'll be down there
No,
with
I'm just
some dead
saying, as
body.
a celebrity,
Yeah, I
I
know what you mean.
I came to really admire that. I admire him.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And the thing about it is, um, that type of situation. I mean, they were telling like people who were down there, if you have boats, please, provide your boats and stuff. But that was really a very dangerous situation. So I
It
wouldn't
was
expect a lot of people, just normal random people to come down there. So he was in that case going over and beyond, like the Call of Duty. And
Hmm.
you're right. A lot of people don't do that because me personally, I know I can't swim. I'm not going down to Hurricane Katrina. I'm not stepping in 5 feet of water, let alone 20. Like, I be down there. They been had my picture on the news next. Tanya, she was well known for walking on YouTube. May the Lord rest her soul.
Here's the thing that too, like not only that, but a lot of bodies were floating through that water.
It was, and
A
that
lot of
was
bodies because they bury on top. They don't bury
right.
under. So a lot of those caskets rose and opened. So some of
Hmm.
those deceased people and the people who were drowned in the house, that there were people floating through that water. Dead people,
Yeah,
actually,
it was that. I'm not even gonna lie. That shit gave me nightmares.
Yeah.
Just imagining
I met a lot of people
what
because
they
a
were
lot of
going
those
to.
people came up here.
A lot of them came here too, and
I met a
I'm
lot.
not gonna lie. When they came here, I bullshit you not. You can check the stats for yourself, but our crime rate went way high. It skyrocketed when they came here, and I hate saying that because, and then I hate that they were calling them refugees.
Yeah, now that's the part that really I hated.
I'm
Nah,
like
we
these,
lock that shit down.
They were displaced. They were not refugees.
right?
They tried to, but no, that shit got shut down quick.
Yeah.
And then when they was like, oh, these people are looting for food, when they were talking about the black folks, and then the white people, they were scavenging for to survive. No, wait, what's the difference? They didn't pay for their food either when they went in that store.
I knew people who gave up their houses and got apartments and rented out their homes because they were getting $200 a day
Mm,
per
Yep.
person to house those people.
damn.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
So they rented their house and they left their homes and because they were paying that either a hotel or something like that. So if they
Hmm.
get a family, it might have been X amount of dollars for a family, but if it was an individual, $200 a day per person. They were paying to for them people, and then they were
Yeah.
getting cards and everything else.
I
Or
remember when they was moving people up here to Omaha and they was asking people, did they have a place for people to
yep,
volunteer to allow people to come move with you? And a lot of people here in Omaha did allow people from down there in that area to stay in their house because they had like extra rooms and stuff like that. But let me get to some of these comments real quick. Let's see. Sly Jones said the Matrix. Oh, hold up. No, Lorraine says society and socialism is effed up. These people are playing in our faces for entertainment purposes only. I think she's talking about Kanye and them. Sly said the new Matrix is trash, and I do agree. He also said Avatar was really good. Give it another chance. Okay, I'll try. I'll give it another chance. And he's also said Sean Penn talked to the what?
Ukraine.
He did?
I wouldn't
Was
doubt
this
it. He's
was
like a
this
goodwill ambassador or something like that.
oh my god, when was that?
Yeah, how long ago was that?
Yeah, when was that slide? I'm about to look it up, chat.
But I wouldn't doubt it. Hell, Dennis Rodman was friends with Kim Il Jung or whatever the hell that little short motherfucker over there name in North Korea.
yeah, and now
You
he
said
gone.
whatever that little short.
He's worse than he was.
Ah, you said whatever that little. Hold up,
Right.
hold up. I think that
Him,
was just a day
Steven
ago.
Seagal, they was all friends with him.
Hold up, y'all. I'm looking at it right now. They said this was one day ago that Hollywood
Hmm.
Sean Penn met with Ukrainian President Vladimir.
Vladimir Putin? No, that ain't Putin, is
Wow.
it? Putin's in Russia.
Wow. Sean Penn, he said on the invasion of Ukraine, if we allow it to fight alone, our soul as America is lost. So he's trying to say if we allow them to fight and not help, that our soul as America is lost. How y'all feel about
But I
that?
done lost my soul because I'm not going over there. That's not, especially as a black person. Look up and see what they've been doing to them black folks over there.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even allow them to ride the buses that were evacuating the cities. These black students that were going to school there, they were African. They had to walk everywhere. They got to the damn station at the border and was told they couldn't get on. So you mean in the midst of a war, a takeover, you still got room for racism? But then you want another country that's filled with black and brown people to come over here and help you? Yeah, I care. Sorry, not sorry.
Well, I'm gonna play just a little portion of this video now that I found it on Sean Penn. It's about 12 minutes, but I'm not gonna play it all. I'm gonna just play like the beginning part because I really want to see what he has got to say.
Bring up 4.
Hold up. Let me put up our little banner. Put up our little banner. So we won't get punished. Okay. Here we go.
On the eve of this invasion, are you at all surprised how he has led this country thus far? I mean, this guy, he's 44 years old. He went to law school. He was an actor and a comedian who played a president on television. He has rallied this nation in an extraordinary way. Did it surprise you at all?
You know, I when I talk about President Zelensky, I think it should be said that I'm talking about most of what I observed in Ukrainian people. You know, we have these inspirational figures in our micro lives. You know, I have extraordinary children that inspire me, an extraordinary estranged wife who inspires me daily. And then there's the macro inspiration of these great figures of history. Meeting with President Zelensky the day before the invasion, and then meeting with him again on the day of the invasion. I don't know if he knew that he was born for this, but it was clear I was in the presence of something, and again, I think reflected of so many Ukrainians, that was new to the modern world in terms of courage and dignity and love that comes out of the man, and the way he has unified that country. And I think Putin certainly added to paving the way to that. But this is such an extraordinary moment, and I was endlessly impressed and moved by him and terrified for him and for Ukraine.
I have never been in a country at war in which the people are so united, so determined. And again, I mean, that word has become a cliche here, the determination, but the resolve here, elderly women, elderly men, children, everybody, the resolve to not only fight now, but fight for however long and whatever happens.
Yeah, there's no question in my mind that this is not going to end soon, no matter what, because you will have a country of extraordinary insurgencies if Putin is successful in this. There's no sign that Mr. Putin is looking for an off-ramp. And one of the greatest feeling that I have, you know, I'm not a war correspondent, but I have traveled in conflict zones and done some reporting. And I remember being in Tripoli and Benghazi during the NATO attacks and the freedom fighters fighting, as well as against the Gaddafi forces. And it was sketchy, but this was ominous. It was ominous because it was so heartbreaking in the ripple effects it's going to have around the world, where with this incredible symbol of democracy, of belief in free dreaming, is being assaulted. And they're fighting for their lives, and they're going to continue to fight for their lives. And I start to feel that we as Americans are plummeting off a cliff, atop which is our flag that represents all of our dreams and the best of our history. And that we're plummeting where it's going to go out of sight. I don't know the answers. I don't know if no-fly zones will create a nuclear war. I do know that we have to invest everything that we have to support the Ukrainian people and to support President Zelensky, or I do not think we will have a legitimate memory of what America hoped to be.
You're echoing something that a lot of Ukrainians are.
Now, again, I'm not going to play the entire video, but I will after we finish. I'll put the whole link in there if anybody wants to watch the whole video. But basically, he is basically advocating that we do something about it. He's also making a documentary on the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. And again, he was able to meet Mr. Zelensky, early on in the invasion. But I don't know, how do y'all feel about that?
I want him to document how the Ukrainians treated them African students.
The ones that was trying to leave?
They was trying to exit too.
Yeah.
Because their lives were in imminent danger too.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I want the documentary to be on. But until then, I wish you best of luck, but I ain't going over there. And
what
I
he was saying was, he said, President Zelensky and the Ukrainian people have risen as historic symbols of courage and principle, and Ukraine is the tip of the spear for the democratic embrace of dreams. If we allow it to fight alone, our soul as America is lost. That's crazy.
Guess I'm lost.
But and then the Ukrainian government, of course, has expressed its gratitude for his project.
Of course.
Of course. Well, I'm looking forward to watching that. I don't know what all he's going to include in it. I know.
This here don't deter me from still liking champagne.
Oh, yeah, I love champagne. Yeah.
And, admire, because, even though I can't get behind this, I admire that he is still fighting for people.
Mm-hmm.
He's still fighting for justice.
Right.
So,
yeah, he is. And the people who was talking, they was like, this is an extraordinary moment. Him as an actor, they said we are impressed and moved by him, but terrified for him as well. And it has to be it's very terrifying to be over there. I would not want to be over there. And this is the kind of things that make me say all the time, we complain about being over here.
Mm-hmm.
But God.
Putin ain't nothing but Hitler all over again.
Yes.
Period.
Yep. And I'm going to read some of these comments and then we're going to wrap it up unless any of you guys got anything else to say. Sly said they treat black and brown people like trash. And Lorraine said probably about a stuntman to knock Putin off his square. Oh, and she said, Sly, they won't set up no fly zone. It would be,
World War III.
Yep, World War III. And Lorraine said, speaking mildly. And Sly Jones said, I wish they spoke about how brave the Palestinians are when fighting Israel. And
I don't understand what all of that. I understand they're fighting over the land. I get that. But what side are we supposed to be on? Who's doing what? And what side are we supposed to take? What are they?
That's me. I don't know about all that. That's why I like hearing people talk about it, because all these wars and all this, I've just never been into, how you know how I'm the kind of person who knows just enough when it comes to all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I don't really go
No.
to research and keep up and watch every CNN news and all that kind of stuff when it comes to wars. And I'd be concerned, of course, and I watch like highlights and things like that. But Sly says Sean Penn is a strong mouthpiece for the liberal agenda.
Well,
But maybe we need to find somebody to come on here who really knows in depth about the history of, that area over there and explain to us, break it down for us what's really going on for us in like the layman's terms and, things like that.
so yeah, I knew they were a fairly new country.
Yeah.
I knew Israel was a fairly new country.
Yeah. He said Israel became a country in 1948. They were given a certain amount of land. Now they are taking Palestine. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wow. Mm.
But you would think that Israel would already be a country because they go back to biblical times.
Exactly. And see, that's the thing. Like in the United States, it's so easy. Like it's 51. What is it? 50, 51? Yeah, 51 states.
50. 50.
50. Oh, 50. Okay. So I could have sworn it was 51 once upon a time.
50. We have
You
BC
sure?
and I'm positive. Oh, and that $10 you owe me for the little bet we had the other day.
We ain't had no bet. What is you talking about?
Go back and watch the live from
I ain't bet
the
no
other night.
$10.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I need you to take something to the trash.
No, I'm gonna watch that video because I ain't never said, okay, let's bet $10. What did you
When
talking
we was talking about whether we had set a 70 degrees in February in Nebraska, in Omaha. And I said, yeah, we have. You was like, no, we haven't. We ain't had.
I didn't say we ain't never had no 70 degrees in February. I said it ain't never been ongoing like over a week. That's what I said. Now you need to
go back and watch the video. Go back and watch it.
No, I remember exactly what I said because
I remember exactly.
You said it happens in February and March all the time. I said, yeah, 70 something here, 70 something there, but it don't be like for no week or two in a row.
Consecutive.
Yeah,
well,
that's what I said. But yes, it was Karma Diva. Last week it was 4 days, like 75 degrees each day. And that's what I was saying. It ain't never been like this day after day after day after day. Not in February. Now, I'm going to go back and watch the video, but you better go back and watch it too. And if I'm wrong, I will cash app you $10. But that's literally what I said. I said it never was ongoing like that. Not in February. No, it wasn't. Girl,
I need somebody else to go back and watch it too.
And shorts and everything for days on end. I was like, damn. That's why I got concerned about the global warming. Because it was like every day. But child, I'm going to just enjoy it while we can. Because as far as I'm concerned, global warming ain't going to come till after I'm dead and gone anyway. God bless my children and their children. That's all I got to say. But Sly said they use American weapons to bully the indigenous people, and I can't say that word right, so I'm not even gonna repeat it.
Indigenous people,
yeah, and they may have nukes. Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah, we need to have a whole show on this.
Where's our other people? Where's our other panelists at?
I don't know.
Where?
But we need to find somebody who's really like into all that, who could break everything down for us and come on the panel one day and speak about it. I would really like that.
I would like that too.
Yeah. On mute. If anybody knows anything or knows anybody. What you say, Sislo? I mean, Can?
I've been sitting up here talking my tail off and it's on mute.
Well, I'm sorry. I had put you on mute because there was a lot of background noise.
Listen, because I kind of got an attitude when you said, what the other kind of, what I've been saying? Oh, my bad. Oh,
it was a lot of noise. There was some noise, some clacking and whacking and smacking. I don't know what you was doing over there.
Oh,
I didn't mute a while ago.
No, I muted because my daughter came in and she was.
I hear it now.
Yeah, I hear it now. That's why I have muted you. I don't know what it is.
It's a
But go ahead
game.
with your comment. Yeah, but go ahead with your comment.
It was a game. No, oh no, I was just saying. I was
Oh,
making a comment about the Putin thing. The Putin. I keep
oh,
saying
okay.
Putin.
Putin in them.
Putin. Putin.
Putin.
Putin.
Yeah, Mr. Poop, but whatever.
Right.
But they do have nuclear war. That's the problem. They don't want nobody to want
Hmm.
that to happen.
Yeah.
That's why they try to go to them and talk to them. And that
See, and
ain't
he scares me because my thinking when he talking about the West, did you see what he said yesterday? The West, y'all don't get involved in this because I will bring about a war that hell have never seen before. And I'm like, oh, that I mean, I kind of felt that in my spine. And I'm like, does he have plants in our country?
oh, girl.
Like all around, ready to set this shit off whenever he ready for it to go down?
Do you think that if Bin Laden and all of them can do this, that Russia, one of the wealthier countries in the world, is not able to do to plan something? A lot of people can be bought and paid for, especially when you've been offered more money than you've ever been offered in your life, and you
Yeah,
got to take it because it's either that or your life.
yeah.
Because you know they're not gonna compromise. It's gonna be their way or their way.
Yep. And Sly Jones said Putin is ex KGB. He is old Soviet Union. The USSR only really
Hmm.
ended in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, it
Lorraine
ended in
said,
'89.
yep. And Lorraine said Colombia, Puerto Rico, 51st. I knew it was 51.
We
Carmen
don't
was talking
have
about this 50.
51
We
states.
got 51 states. Lorraine said
We
it.
got 50 states.
Lorraine said
But those are
51.
territories. Columbia, the District of Columbia is a city within itself. It has no government,
So
actually.
why all these
And
years
then
they said
Puerto
we had
Rico,
51
the
states?
Virgin Islands, Hawaii, Guam. Though, well, Hawaii is a state, but Guam, Puerto
Hmm.
Rico, and those are just territories.
So I
Those are
could have
not
sworn
states.
before though. I remember them saying we had 51 states.
No, ma'am.
They're all governed by their own governments.
Oh,
Right.
okay,
But
okay.
they, like she said, they are in the United States
Hold on, let me
territory.
count. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut. Do y'all remember that
He
song?
is really singing. No,
Y'all don't remember that song?
No,
no,
I was educated in DPS,
That
Detroit.
is how we learn all the states when we
that
was
ain't how we learned it.
in alphabetical order and in a song.
Our teacher just pointed to a map and made us memorize.
Really?
Yes.
Hold on. Let me see if I can remember it.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
Alabama. Okay, Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri,
Man, I haven't
Montana,
seen any states now.
Nebraska, Nevada, Iowa, Nevada, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, some. But that's how the song goes. That's how the song goes. I can't remember the whole thing, but yeah, that's how we learn our states back in the day when we was in like grade school. But you said that's how you remember the 50. Yeah, I knew I wasn't the only one. And we used to love singing that song every week in class. But yeah. So anyway, however you learn it, however your teacher got to get through to the little kiddies, that's how they got to get through to them. But yeah,
No, I didn't
what's
learn
this
that song.
again? Making all that noise. I got to mute her again. Oh
No,
my!
that's me this time.
Oh shit! I'm gonna say I don't know what Sislo be doing over there. Okay, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna just mute all y'all asses.
That was me that time.
He said Puerto Rico. Hey, Forever Lisa. You said Puerto Rico is subsidiary of the D. Okay, gotcha. So what state was Nebraska? Like, which number did we come along?
36, something like that.
36.
Something like somewhere around there.
Well, Sly Jones seemed to know a lot. Maybe we need to bring him on for a show one day to speak
Hey,
about the
Forever
war.
Lisa.
Yeah, but we about to get out of here, y'all. It is Sunday. People gotta get up and go to work in the morning. I gotta go to work, and then I got my grandma's funeral, my paternal grandmother's funeral. So everybody, keep me and my family in your prayers.
I didn't know that, Boosie.
Yes, and it was crazy because her her funeral is tomorrow. It's all back to back. Her funeral, her birthday. I mean the wake, the funeral, birthday. It's all
Damn.
like at the same time. It's all like at the same time. So and it's So and my dad,
Prayers for comfort and solace for you and your family.
thank you. And my bio dad will be here. I haven't seen him in a minute. He'll be here tomorrow. So just pray for us. Keep us in your prayers. Um, she's been surviving a long time with illnesses, but God's called her home. God's called her home. Thank you. Good night, Lorraine, and thank you, Katie L. Condolences and prayers to you and your family. I really appreciate it. I'm getting off work early tomorrow to go to the funeral services, and then I'll probably be kicking it with my family the rest of the night. So we probably won't be back till Tuesday. So everybody stay safe. Be blessed. Make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If you want to hit us up on the Cash App, our Cash Apps are next to our name. I don't know why Miss Sislo and Bro don't never put their Cash Apps.
I put it, but it's
okay. You guys, y'all be up here with me sometime, and y'all be discussing different topics and putting into the channel. So that's why I like y'all, or suggest y'all.
It ain't like I don't need it.
I'm just saying,
I need it like you know what I'm saying, desperately. But
I'm just saying.
I just realized where's Melissa? Oh, good night, Slide. Thank you for your input tonight.
Yeah, good night, Slide. Like I said, Slide might be the one to come on here and talk to us about the history of there. Slide, if you want to, or if you got somebody you can recommend, hit me up in the IG, the hood table on IG. So just hit me up in the DM. But yeah, I would definitely like to have somebody come on here and break it all down to us people who really don't know a lot about what's going on. And the news can be all over the place. CNN, you just like,
and it's all biased.
Yeah, and it can be very confusing. So,
fake news.
Yeah, go ahead.
I say fake news.
Yeah, fake news.
We done got rid of him. Let him be wherever he at.
Right. And on that note, everybody, I love you guys. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember:
keep it hood.
Keep it hood. Keep it. Nah. All right.
That should be at the end of all our
You know what? I just love what I'm gonna have to hit Southern because has anybody talked to her? Y'all ain't seen her in the YouTube streets nowhere.
I've been looking.
I'm gonna have to hit her up on IG, just make sure she okay.
Yeah, do that.
All right.
All right,
guys. Everybody have a good night. Love you guys.
Love you more.
All right. Bye-bye.